Hello and welcome to Tales from the Backlog. My name is Steve Boshier, and if you're watching this live, you're watching it on our YouTube channel, Shadows of Arconia. I mean, our Twitch channel, Shadows of Arconia. For the first time ever, this video will not be going up on the Shadows of Arconia YouTube channel, but rather over to DM Scotty's YouTube channel. So if you want to watch this in the future, again, and it's already gone from Twitch, go to the DM's Craft on YouTube. Because tonight we're going to be playing this EZD6. Scotty, tell us what I've just put up on the screen here.
Yes, this is the newest EZD6 book of quests. It is jam-packed, 150 pages with quests for EZD6, of course. There are 18 quests, so it's tons of content. You could pop these in your game. You can run it as a straight campaign. So it's just a lot of content that you can use for EZD6. New monsters, new magic items, all kinds of cool stuff. So we're going to be running one of the quests from the book tonight. And I've debated whether I should say the name of the quest. It might give you like a hint or a clue what's happening. But I think I'm going to go ahead and say what the name of the quest is. There are 3 tiers of quests. There's the Towns and Trials, which is what this quest comes from. Then there's then there's a Greater Darkness, and then there's the really difficult quests. So they're kind of in tiers. But as EZD6 runs, you can run any. You can just pop a new adventure in any of those quests, or you can have a venture that's been around for a while. So either way is great. But these are kind of the quests to get players acclimated to the EZD6, right? So this quest is called Pest Control. Okay.
Ooh.
So a little clue what might be happening tonight. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Pest Control. So that's the second quest in the first tier of 6 quests.
So if someone's going to run you through it, don't read that one.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, if you're a player, don't read that quest.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Scotty. I'm going to take this thing. No, I'll leave that up for a little while. But yeah, if you're watching on Scotty's channel and you don't know who we are, myself and frequently Mia and sometimes Sarah and occasionally Lisa, all pop up over on Shadows of Arconia, where we run 2 different streams. One on Friday nights where we do ongoing games, and one on Monday nights where we try out lots of different games, including recently quite frequent collaborations with DM Scotty on EZD6. And Sarah's holding up the book there for the camera. Well done. That's my wife. Isn't she great? All right. Yeah. So that's all I have to say. Other than come join our various discords. They're all linked below, I'm sure. And if you're watching on Twitch right now, I'll put the Shadows of Arconia one right in there. And then Scotty has one, and there's just discords all over. All right. Ready when you are, sir.
All right, great. I just wanted to mention too that each player has a hero die to start, so they can re-roll any die in the game. And the little eggs next to or gems, we'll call they're gems, next to their characters are karma, so they can spend those to raise their dice rolls, and they'll gain and lose those throughout the game.
I was thinking jelly beans when I designed them.
But yeah, jelly beans. Yeah, you can actually use jelly beans in the game, which would be a fun tabletop thing.
Yeah.
All right, so the way that the Book of Quests works is there's not really a hard and fast map, right? The way my philosophy is, we build the world out from where we play, right? So wherever you start, that's where the world starts to build, and then the players in the RR can add to that, and you kind of build your own map as you go, right? There's not like, oh, someday we're going to go to the the blah blah blah. It's like you build that out when you go there, right? That becomes part of the map. So that's kind of the philosophy of this book, which is kind of cool. So everybody will have their own individual world that they build out, right? So in that spirit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what was happening. So basically, there's been a call to Brazen, which the Brazen in my world, it's called Graxel, are the heroes. They're the adventurers. Okay, that's the name that the common people call the heroes. They call them Brazen. So there's been a call out for Brazen to come and deal with this menace that's happening in the town of Marplewood. Okay, and Marplewood is known as the place in the pines. Okay, now to kind of build this out a little bit, I want each of you to, if you want to add something to the game. Like say something that you know about Marplewood. Like what's special about Marplewood? Do you know somebody in Marplewood? Anything that you want. You don't have to, but if something comes to mind right now, you can add to the lore of Marplewood. What would that be?
They have the best lamb stew this side of the mountains.
Awesome. So take a karma for that.
Oh, you guys better come up with stuff.
There is a shoddy rundown inn called the Little Rat.
Nice. A hole in the wall, so to speak, right?
Yes, yes. Oh, take your
Meow.
karma for that, Scotty.
Anyone else?
Their primary industries, in addition to logging, they also have a grove of maple trees, and there is a thriving artisan maple syrup industry.
Oh my
Mm.
God. I was
I
going
wanna
to
go
say
there.
that.
Great
Does that
mind,
mean I
great,
get two?
great.
I get. Can
Great
I get?
minds.
Can I get Lisa's karma point as well?
Yeah, Lisa denied.
That's so funny. I actually was thinking about they
That
make
is
maple syrup.
hilarious.
That's
Yeah.
So
funny.
what could you extrapolate? Maybe there's another thing you could add to that, right?
No.
They also have the best pancake house in this side
Yes.
I
of
mean,
the
you got to have the
country.
two to go together, right?
Yes.
Is
I
that are
was gonna
those
say
pancakes with the little rat, or is that at a different place?
The rats
Oh.
come in there always trying to steal the maple syrup.
No, it's the pancakes are come from the hole in the wall.
Oh, okay.
The little rat-shaped pancakes. All right, there we go.
Rat-shaped
Very nice.
pancake. All right. So before we head into Marplewood, why don't you guys tell us about your heroes and about them and their abilities and inclinations or aspects?
All right, I'll go first. We usually go clockwise on this show anyway. Yes, my name is Zephic, and I am playing the Brute. I'm a gentle brute. I'm not necessarily non-violent, but I like to engage people in a sportsmanlike manner. I will not beat you unfairly. It violates my deep-seated sense of fairness and ethics. I'm also quite the poet. I have a great gift for rhyme, you might say. Um, let's see. My inclinations are tough bastard and victory in failure. So victory in failure gets me an extra karma point if I fail a roll. And I forgot what tough bastard does. Let me. Do you remember, Scotty, or do I have to look it up?
Don't you get points back if you go down?
Oh yeah, I can roll to survive if I would take my last strike. On a 4+, I don't take the last strike. That's what it is. So that, and then also I have sweep attack, which allows me to attack everyone who's next to me in one turn, because of my big long arms. That's it for me.
All right. I'm Sarah, and I am Kratum, the Goblin Blastmaster. Back in my raiding days, I ate a spell book, and now I'm just full of magic. I can blow stuff up with my mind. I am living the Goblin dream. Let me see what else. My aspects. I have no fear. None in a concerning way. Uh, Also, I love finding treasure. Love finding treasure. I never remember where I hid it. I just sort of find it and bury it because the real treasure is the things I got to blow up along the way. Uh, and my inclinations are slippery and treasure sense.
Okay.
Awesome.
I guess that makes me next. Is that right?
Yep.
All right. My character is Alfalfa, and he is a halfling rascal, which means he's a little rascal. So
Nice.
his hero pass is our acrobatic task, and his inclinations. He has tricks and gank, which means that he has a free action once per turn to avoid a melee attack, and except for a 6, and he can surprise a foe with another combatant engaged, and roll a 2d6 and do a wound for each hit on that for each d6 he rolls. He also is sneaky and has a boon in hiding unseen, and also has sweep. His aspects are that this is more of a backstory. Do you mind? Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah.
He was with a group of somewhat odd um, ruffians that decided to pull a heist, and they were acted very strangely, but they had this great plan. He went along with it. They pulled off the heist, completely got everything that they wanted, went to a tavern, got totally drunk. He passed out, woke up in the morning with a bag next to him with a note taped to it that said, "Here's your share. Hopefully you can find someone just as dumb as you to take it from you. Thanks for the help." And what it is, it's a bag that has cursed scrolls in it. And whenever he rolls a one of these scrolls takes effect, and he can either have hiccups, fall in love with whoever he speaks to next, be terrified of butterflies, develop a Napoleon complex, or be unable to lie or say whatever in rhyme, and that happens for a scene.
Okay, I was gonna ask how long that effect lasts because that Napoleon complex, if that were permanent, or the hiccups, permanent hiccups.
So
Yeah.
that is Alfalfa.
Thanks, Alfalfa. I'll be playing Tizel Tarner. I'm a human skald. That meaning I have boons in lore task and performance. Also, as a traveler, I gain a boon in acrobatics. As a human, I have 3 inclinations: melee, lockpicking, and trap finding. My aspects are chinwagger, which is a talkative person, and hands-on. Yeah, that's kind of a casual hands-on because picking pockets and such. So, but that's who I am. I'm just gonna steal your stuff if you're not careful.
Or if we are.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Cool. So those are our brazen. All right. So you've answered the call of the king. Like I said, the king put out this call for brazen in the land to come and fight this menace that is plaguing Marplewood. Okay. So as you arrive, there's all kinds of activity. There's king's soldiers marching around, hut, 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 hut. There's knights, talking and lording over everyone they possibly can. There's people boarding up houses, getting ready for any kind of danger that could come to town. And the first thing you notice is when you come into town, the town's kind of circular around this grove, and the grove is made up of maple trees, and these are the famous maple trees that give the best syrup in the kingdom, and they're the pride of Marplewood, right?
Um,
And where Marplewood gets the name from is from these trees, this grove of trees.
what time of day is it?
What's that?
What time of day is it?
You're hitting it about noon.
Okay, so I should have the stew, not the pancakes.
So you can smell that. You can smell the pancakes. They just finished probably serving the pancakes earlier, but it's still wafting in the air. And you notice that there is kind of a makeshift desk set up, and a large armored man with a fancy cloak uh, sitting at it. And the as people see you come into town, they're kind of pointing over that direction to the desk.
Can we get there? Is there a crowd in the way?
Oh no,
Okay.
you can walk right up.
I'll walk up to the desk.
Well, hello. Do you wish to register for the hunt?
What are we hunting?
I am Marshal Matrius.
What are we hunting, Marshal Matrius?
Well, that's what we're yet to find out. The scouts are still out.
How
That's
will
quite
we
the
know?
cloak. Oh, sorry.
How will we know when we find it?
Oh, I think you'll know.
They say that a lot, and I never know.
That's quite the
Just
cloak
kill
you have.
anything that looks like a monster.
Well, that's what we're here for. We're here to take out the monsters and celebrate the arrival of the maple harvest and the making of pancakes.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, if we survive, you might be able to have some pancakes. None of you are afraid of insects, are you?
Depends on
Insects
Unusual
are
size.
delicious.
Insects of unusual size.
I was about to say.
Insects of unusual size. Oh Lord.
Insects of regular size are of no concern generally.
Are they bigger than me?
I'm not really sure. We're waiting for the scouts to return and tell us where this nest is and what we face.
Are they the 6-legged type or the 8-legged type? I don't know about the 8 legs.
It's been reported that they have a lot of legs, so I'm not sure how many legs they have, but
they have
more
many
than
legs
you.
and they kill people.
Yes.
I've seen those ones. Up and down, up and down.
Yes. So you, as you guys are there at the Marshall station, you see some other brazen groups too walking by. Some of them. You see the Ravenlanders, the Storm Striders, the Gold Mantles, the Bright Blades. Some kind of wave at you, as friends. Others sneer at you, like, we'll see who gets the best reward. So yeah, Marshal Matrius is saying that he is here to dole out rewards to the brazen who bring back the most trophies.
Well, do we need to be signed up first? What if we don't sign up, but then we find some monsters and kill them anyway?
Yes, can any of you write?
I can write my name.
Okay, great. So
I hold up a hand, and it takes a moment. It is my right hand.
I gotta watch this one. Okay. So he says,
I can laugh too.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so
I'll just write Zephic on there.
Okay. Wait. No, before you write anything, hold on. So what's your group name? What's your brazen group name? Your registered name?
Well, they say that our name is the Vulgar Vagabonds.
Okay, let me get that. Vulgar.
I didn't really like that name because I don't like to be vulgar, but they said that that's a good name.
Oh. Well, you should, if you're going to have a group name, you should get a unanimous vote on that, But anyways, Vulgar Vagabond. Okay, I got it. All right. So you're registered.
We suffer from a lack of bylaws.
Oh, okay. Maybe if any of you survive, you can talk about that. And he kind of leans over and he says, he looks over at the soldiers and he's like, those poor bastards. They're probably half of them aren't going to make it. You look pretty tough. You look like you could stand up to some punishment.
I've been on a few brute squads.
Well, good. You're going to eat all the brutes we can get, let me tell you. So as soon as the scouts return, will send you in. So just make yourself at home for now, rest, take a few minutes to relax until the action starts.
Okay.
And thank you for registering.
Where's the
Your king,
tavern where they make that stew everyone talks about?
Oh, yes, just right over there. So you see a place called the Crack Tusk Inn,
Cool.
but pretty much everyone's fled, so I'm not sure they've either boarded themselves in their homes or fled. So, but there are still some stragglers in there, so you might be able to get some.
Oh, well, if nothing else, we should help out with the monster problem so that this region's legendary stew and pancake trade can come back into full swing.
Oh, I agree. I agree. He rubs his belly. He says, "Oh, I agree wholeheartedly."
All right. I'll head to the inn unless my compatriots have something else to do.
No. I just wanted to ask about those bylaws you were talking about, Zafik. I thought you said they were good bylaws.
Well, we don't have any bylaws, Alfalfa.
But I was getting ready to say goodbye.
No, that's not.
It's
I'm confused.
it's okay. It's okay, Alfalfa. That's not what he meant. We're still gonna be a group together.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're still a group.
Okay, so it's not goodbye.
Yeah.
No.
There's just no
Bylaws are
bylaws.
bylaws are like rules. I know how much you like to follow rules, so
Only bad
Me?
bylaws in this group.
Ah. Got it.
I have so much neck strain, by the way, from looking down at the halfling and goblin companions that are always with me.
Where are they?
I'm
Where are
like
they?
7'5". I have to look down just to see Teisel, but now I'm just looking way down.
Are you all following Zephic and going into the
Sure.
inn?
yes.
Okay, cool. So there's only a few stragglers in the inn, and you don't even see a barkeep.
Do I smell any stew?
You do.
I'm gonna go to wherever the counter or whatever they have is and lean and look, see if I can see anybody.
You don't see anybody, but a guy lifts up from his brew and kind of looks at you, and just shakes his head like this. You do find the pot of stew, but there's like barely any left. Like maybe half a bowl you could scrape out of the pot.
That's one mouthful for me.
A little bit of gelatinous goo that's stuck to the side. That's tasty, Zephic. Yes,
That's
enjoy
okay.
that.
I'll just do a finger dip.
Okay.
I'm not interested in the stew anyway. I belly up to the bar and I slap my hand down on the bar. I want your strongest maple syrup.
I guess I'm
Straight.
behind the bar now, so I'll just look around for
Right,
some
you're behind the bar
maple
now.
syrup.
I will
Try not to
yes,
bump anything.
the person who is over his brew. This is not the bartender, right? This is just a patron.
Yeah, he just seems to be a patron.
Yeah, I will cheerfully scramble over the bar and start searching for alcohol
Okay,
and maple
awesome.
syrup.
Okay, awesome. There are big barrels of alcohol, of beer behind
Nice.
the bar.
All right.
So the guy sitting at the bar says, pour me one while you're back there.
I'll just put the barrel on the counter.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
I just
If you
grab a
can't
handful
walk
of
up to the barrel, you can't have another one.
Let's get drunk. This whole place is going to go.
Woohoo!
We should all keep track of how much we have so we can pay the owners when they get back.
You
Yeah.
betcha, I say.
Nobody's
and I
coming
will-
back.
What,
Nobody's
what,
coming back here.
what happened? Are they dead?
They're going to be.
Well, are they dead or did they run away? Because if they ran away, they might come back, and they're probably not going to be dead.
Well, if they do come back, they're going to be dead because I've seen these things.
Oh, I haven't.
Free beer! I hand Alfalfa a beer.
It's like Alfalfa, Craxum, take it easy on that stuff. We have monsters to fight.
Right.
Okay. Well, at least
Covered in broth.
Zephyr can carry you if necessary.
I'll
I
just
follow suit and I down it. I'm like, that doesn't taste like it would be really good on pancakes at all.
are all of the casks of beer like the same size, or do they have like a little mini one?
Oh, they're all the same size.
Okay. Well, I'll just grab another one and pull the lid off of it and just.
Okay. So, just then the doors swing open, and you see another brazen walk in, and he has the insignia of the Ravenlanders on him. It's like, oh, yeah, it's the vagabonds, huh? And you know this
Uh,
guy is as Garrett the Greedy, they call him.
Hi, Gareth.
Yeah.
What's up, Garrett?
I'm sorry, you're with the Ravens Lands? I don't, what are you called
Yeah,
again?
you know the top rated brazen group in the land. Yeah, that's us, the Ravenlanders.
I
Birdie
don't.
Bird.
Yeah.
I
You don't
wonder
even have
how.
tabards.
I wonder how reliable those ratings are. I mean, who even publishes that magazine?
Well,
We
we
don't
shall
need to be
see who.
published. Everybody
Hey.
just knows we're the best.
Oh,
Gary. Gary.
Yes.
Does the
Where are
birdie
you?
dirt?
Oh, you're back there. I see your head popping up. Your pointy
Yeah,
head. There you are.
I will. Yeah, I'm up on the bar with like my elbow on the barrel. Like, hey, Gary. Gary,
Yeah. What? What?
What kind of bylaws you got in the birdie dirts?
Birdie dirt.
Are they good bylaws?
Oh yeah, we have a manual at our guild house.
You have
What
a
do you
guild
got?
Well,
house?
what is it? Well, we have an automated.
Ah. You have a secretary?
What's a
Secretary of your guild?
I can write my name.
Well, that's a surprise.
Well, I learned. My mother said I should be able to do it for contract purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have a guild hall, but sometimes if it rains, I hold up a sheet for the others.
I feel sorry for your mom.
Me too.
Oh, them's fighting words.
I'm thinking karma.
Yeah.
You think you're
How
so
dare
big.
you? Dare you?
Whatever.
I bet
You
you can't handle this
Ravenlanders.
maple syrup.
Pour me a drink.
If you can't walk
Boy.
over and get your own, you've had enough.
You really want to cross Garrett?
Yes. Yes. And I am standing next to the beer, knife in hand, like, yeah, come get it, Garrett.
What
What a
probably
stupid
sucks.
name is Garrett.
Crackzoom, we shouldn't start fights for no reason.
It probably sucks anyway if you're drinking it.
Oh, them's fighting words. I think.
Alfalfa, not everything's fighting words.
Hey, save it.
Is
save
that
it,
a reason?
save it.
It's fighting words. That's a reason. That's a reason. That's a reason. I want that to be a bylaw.
That's the bylaw.
We made a bylaw.
We
Yes.
made a
Can
I
anybody
hung
except
five
me
alfalfa.
write?
I mean, you don't want to get if you get all wounded, I may drag you out of the fray. So don't make enemies. I may. Or
It's
I may just
not.
leave you for bait.
Yeah, Crackzoom, he could save you unless he's really mad at you, and then he might not.
Exactly. Yeah. So you better watch it, because you're probably going to go
Save
down in
him.
the first round anyway.
There are rounds?
pancakes around.
Oh, I'm sure there's multiple enemies out there. And we're going to get the most trophies.
What's important is that the monsters are defeated and driven from the land.
Yeah. But what's really important is the gold.
Well, the gold would be nice.
Nice shiny gold.
I would like to have a guild hall. What about you guys?
Gold is good. Yes, we could
You know what
buy a
that
nice
takes?
hall.
Gold.
Yeah, I can see your point.
And pancakes.
Pancakes
And
would
they,
be good.
and the guy even sitting at the
We
bar,
can have
who's the
pancakes.
downer, is just like looking at you guys, is like, oh geez,
I'm gonna start making pancakes.
like this guy, what?
Is there stuff back here to make pancakes? I'm just gonna start making pancakes.
Yeah, there is
All
actually.
right.
Oh yeah, Alfalfa. Once we beat these Raven Lambders, we'll make all the pancakes in the world, my little friend.
So
Excellent.
we'll see you out on the battlefield. Bye,
Okay.
losers.
Did you want your beer?
Nah, you're drinking it. Can't be that good.
Oh,
I
all
pointedly
right.
hold eye contact with him. I was like,
He's really dumb. He didn't even remember our group name. He called us losers.
he's really dumb. He didn't drink any of the free beer.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
eat pancakes.
Exactly.
Guys, maybe this could be our guild house.
Mm,
If
So
they've really abandoned it, we could maybe buy it off the city council.
right. So a squire comes running in, and he says, the vagabonds, are the vagabonds in here?
Yeah, we're the vulgar vagabonds.
Oh, hi. Oh, the marshal has something for you.
Well,
Fine,
what is
fine,
it?
fine. Let's.
So the squire runs up. He's like, who's the lead? Who's your leader?
I'm gonna.
Seth can write his name.
I was gonna point to. Is it Tizel or Tizel?
Tizel.
I was gonna point to Tizel.
Tizel, yeah, either
I
one.
think Tizel's the one that knows how to keep her mouth shut. So.
Yes. I can read and write, and I do tend to talk a lot, but you guys are just take the floor. I'll talk us out of any trouble we might have later.
There
But
you
yes,
go.
yes. What does the warden have for us?
Oh, so brave. He deals. He's like, brave brazen. I have a gift for you from the marshal.
Marshal, excuse me.
And he lifts a bag to you and hands it to you. A leather bag. It's a rather large leather bag. So it's you can put like parts of your enemies in there if you want to have trophies to return in at the end. But also it has some things in it. It has 2 healing potions and 2 poison antidotes.
Ooh.
Oh, this is quite the gift. Thank you.
Oh, very welcome. And I better get back. He kind of jogs off.
Do you want some pancakes?
Too full of energy. Oh no, the marshal
Beer?
needs me. I got to get back.
Okay.
People who give us things can have the beer.
The guy that was in here, was there just one guy in here when we came in?
Yeah,
Or was there
yeah.
more?
He's sitting at the bar.
Have we asked his name yet?
No, you haven't.
I will then. What's your name, fella?
Yes, yes. Forgive our rudeness, sir.
They call me Miggins.
Miggins. That's easy to say. I like it.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I lost my friend in the forest. He went in there. He's a logger, and he didn't come back.
Are you a logger?
No, I'm a tapper. I did the maple syrup work.
Oh. Do you know how to make pancakes? I'm not sure I'm doing it right.
I have a little experience at it.
I mean, I can make some pancakes, but I don't know that they'll be on par with the.
But I'm trying to drink myself into a stupor here.
How long has
we
your
can
friend
maybe
been
do
missing?
pancakes later.
It's been a few days.
Well, with any luck, sir, we'll find him and bring him back alive.
Yes, please. Please. So a few hours go by. You guys enjoy the pancakes, I assume. And there's some syrup back there. So you get the delicious syrup and butter, hand-churned butter, hand-churned butter, thick stacks, and just delicious syrup. So you guys are like good to go. You're sugared up.
Should I roll to
ready
see?
to
Should I roll to
Hopefully
see
you
how
won't
good the
see-
pancakes are?
Hopefully you won't lose steam in the middle, but here we go. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna crash in about an hour. Yeah.
Guys, I rolled a 5 on pancake making.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Oh,
They're pretty
Zephic,
good. They're pretty good for the
these are
first
good
timer.
pancakes. You may have a future as a cook in our
Well,
hall.
the problem
Yeah.
is I tend to eat the food that I make really quickly.
Mm.
And Miggins, before he passed out, he told you that his friend was Thorbert, who was went missing.
Norbert.
Mm.
And after you guys have enjoyed your stacks and your beer, you hear a trumpet blaring in the town square, a call to arms.
I guess we should go then.
I have to finish my last straight shot of pancake syrup.
Oh,
Okay.
totally.
Yeah, that
Ah,
of
I'm ready.
yeah.
of equal
I-
importance. Yes.
I pour a shot of maple syrup into my beer and drink.
Awesome.
Don't mix them. That could be bad.
You guys are gonna crash right in the middle of the hunt.
I
Yes,
put
yes.
it down and I look at Alfalfa. I'm like, you're right, that was bad. But I tried.
That's because all sank to the bottom.
Yep. It was just
Okay.
I wish
So,
we had some bacon.
So you see the scouts have returned, and Matrius seems to have like a concerned look on his face, and he says, "Brazen and assembled warriors, we have discovered the nest of these foul creatures, and we will have the scouts show you where the nest is." And the young man who is one of the scouts seems to be arguing with the marshal, basically saying, "I'm not going back in there." Like half the scouts have like bowed out and like won't go back into the wood.
Okay.
And one of them walks over as you guys are kind of looking out of the inn, walks over to the inn. And Miggins says, "Terry, I didn't know you were one of the scouts." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, we found the nest. We found the damn thing." It's like, it's madness. It's like, leave, don't go there. They're enormous. He's like, crypts and coffins, they're enormous. I can feel them like they're crawling up my back of my mind. I can feel them in my mind crawling. It's like, this coin is not worth it. He's like, leave now. It's like,
hey,
I'm taking my
hey.
family and getting out of here.
I tug on the edge of his shirt. Hey, listen, this is important. If you
Yeah.
feel them crawling, can
Yeah.
you count how many legs they have? How many legs do you feel crawling?
Lots. Like little spiders are crawling in my mind.
Spiders. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Spiders. I turn around, I yell, it's spiders, everybody!
Brain
Oh.
spiders.
Great.
Brain spiders!
Spiders.
Spiders. Why did it have to be spiders?
Oh, I'm so glad they're brain spiders. I'm totally safe.
Yes, it would be all the beer that you had earlier that contributes to that problem.
I think of those straight shots of maple syrup, man. That stuff's strong.
Do you think the spiders are after the syrup?
Are you
I think it's
asking?
the pancakes.
Are you asking Terry that?
I'm asking whoever. I'm just asking the room.
Oh, okay.
So Terry
Probably
included.
not.
Yeah, I think they're here for the food. The food being us and everyone else in the town. is, I
Yes.
think.
Maybe we can
Yes.
bring them pancakes.
They didn't deserve the pancakes. Those were too good.
Uh, huh. All right, let's go kill them.
All right.
Okay.
So the squads are assembling. Um, the scouts are ready to show the groups where. So Matrix is like, we're gonna circle and try to enclose the encampment. So he points on a map into the woods. He says, here's where they've discovered the nest. So we're gonna kind of move in, do like a pincer move, surround the nest and destroy it.
Good idea.
So each brazen squad will go in separately and take out any resistance you see on the way. All
Let's
right.
go, vagabonds.
Woohoo!
Okay. So as you set off into the woods, uh, it pretty quickly becomes a hellscape of web. Right. There's all kinds of webbing everywhere. So you have to be careful about where you step, and if you duck behind a tree, you don't want to get your face in a sticky web. So yeah, and there's like there's no sound of animals. Like you're not hearing any birds, anything in the woods, right? And then this like kind of stench starts to hit you, like something you've never smelled before, just a horrible stench. Um, so as you move on, um, oh yeah, who's kind of taking the lead?
Yeah, I
Well,
kind
I
of
assumed
assume.
it smelled this. I assumed since you smelled the stench that Zephic was in front, and it was from him.
Uh, well, I'll go in front if everyone wants me
That's
to, but I
nice.
feel like I would block the view, and I can also reach right over people. So
That's true, you could, right?
yeah,
I don't mind sticking close to Zephic and going slightly in front. I'd like to use a spell at this point and create what would basically be the equivalent of a cantrip, which is just like, you know how you can, I feel like this is the thing, like you can sort of zap a spider web. I just want to
Yeah.
be like zapping spider webs
Oh
as
yeah, yeah.
to get them out of
Right.
our way as I pass.
Yeah. That's almost like a machete is like chopping branches out of the way. You're like burning
Yeah.
webs out of the way that are in your path. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that.
I see her doing that. I go into sneak mode. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to hide because they're going to come after us now.
And as you're doing that, you come to like a really thick area of the webbing, and it seems like there's something inside the webbing.
Ooh.
like
Like
a
a
spider
lump.
has wrapped up some food.
Yeah, it's like,
Maybe.
careful. This may be one of the town folk. Don't burn it, Kraxum. As much as I know you would like to destroy everything in sight, let's take our time
I'm
with
going
this.
to reach into one of my pockets and pulled out the utterly useless item I rolled on the table, which is a pair of metal tongs. And I'm going to reach out and try to use it to break the little cocoon thing open and see if I can get out whatever's inside.
Okay,
I've
yeah.
also got metal tongs, so I can assist.
There we go.
Okay, so you're zipping it, and it as you do the cuts, something lurches forward towards you, and it's a body, and it's all shriveled up, like all its liquid has been drained out.
I'll catch it.
Desiccated, nice.
Its eyes have popped out or been sucked out. And it just kind of leans forward like this, startling you for a second. But Craxum, Craxum, as it lurches forward, it kind of leans forward a bit, and you notice something dangling from the neck
Treasure.
of the corpse.
Uh-huh. Ooh,
Something shiny.
shiny treasure. Zephic catches the corpse. I grab for that treasure.
Okay. Okay. So you pull it off the neck, and it's a little silver heart,
Ooh.
and it says J. Lee on it.
Initial J or
Like written J. Lee.
J Lee. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like a name written on it, carved
Mhm.
into it.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Ooh. Zephic, what does this say?
I can only write my name.
Tizzle, what does it say?
It says Jay Lee. Apparently, we found one of the victims. We'll have to let the town know that this person has been found.
The good
Oh,
news
what a
is
tragedy. Tuck it into my pocket.
it's
Maybe
sad.
someone mistaken him for a maple tree because he looks like he's been tapped.
Yes, he has. That's what we call desiccated alfalfa.
Well, Miggins' friend Thorbert might still be alive. I'm afraid that it's too late for Jay Lee. See if he has anything else. I'll just pull him out if I'm able to.
Yeah, you can just lift him out. And he's got the remains of what looks like a woodsman's outfit, like he
Any
was a
pockets?
logger or something.
Any pockets on that outfit?
Nothing in him.
Dang. Are we still near sort of the entrance?
You're a bit into the woods now.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just leave him here.
Okay.
I was gonna toss him back out where people could find him.
Gotcha.
Oh, before we move forward, I tuck that heart in my pocket, and then I think for a second, and then I look up.
Yes.
You see Zephic looking down at you.
I keep looking up.
I like her.
Well done, well done.
That's when you see something leap out of the tree and fall straight towards you.
It looks like a cat.
So what do you want to do?
Use my
Is-
cat as a prop.
Is
You guys
Craxum the
can't
only
do
one that sees
anything.
it?
Only Cracks can.
Okay.
Yes. And I can take an action.
Yes.
I blastmaster him.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Let's shoot some magic.
Nice.
Yes.
All right.
Here we
So
go.
let me roll its resistance.
Oh yeah.
All
And
right.
so-
Let's
and-
do this.
Let me remind me, because I think this might be the first time I'm playing a conjurer. So this is going to be shooting mystic bolts.
Mm-hmm.
Can I am so sorry. I did not choose a staff.
Oh, no,
or a
that's
wand.
fine.
Can I do it from my hand?
Oh
I
yeah.
have assumed with Blastmaster I would just do.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can also have your mystic shield up, which
Cool.
will protect it'll give you one strike of defense, right? So if you're hit, it absorbs the first strike. And then you just have to take a turn to recast it if you lose it.
Gotcha,
Okay.
gotcha. And can
Okay,
I
so-
do both on one turn, or is it just one or the other?
We'll just assume you had the shield up
Okay.
because you can keep it up until you take a hit,
Sure.
right?
Alrighty.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to roll resistance, and you're going to have to beat it, and I'll tell you what you need to do.
Okay.
So, I got a 6, which is not
Yeesh.
good. Okay, so
Oh.
you have to equal a 6. So
All right.
you have several choices. You can roll 1, 2, or 3 dice to beat it. Of course, the less dice you roll, the harder it is to beat a 6. But if you roll any 1s, it also makes the spell fail. So even if you get a 6 and you roll a 1, but you can take spell burn. Now on a Blastmaster, spell burn is worse because you're charged with energy, right?
Mhm.
So, okay. So but it's being a 6, I would roll 3 dice.
All right. I'll go for it.
Yeah. I would roll 3 dice.
Let's do it. Okay.
Oh, okay, 5. Okay, you didn't roll a 1, but you also didn't get a 6.
No.
So you can't use karma on magic, but you
Oh.
can use your hero die. This would be very early in the game to use it,
I'll
but you
save
could
it.
re-roll one of the dice with your hero die.
Appreciate it, but I will pass.
Okay, yeah, I think I would. Okay.
I'll fail that roll. That's fine.
All right. So I'm gonna, since you were the one that saw it, I'm gonna have the spider attack next. But you're short, so it's gonna go for Zephyr because he's the tallest target. So Zephyr, it drops on you. It's pretty large. It's about the size of a large dog, right? And it's very spidery looking. It has like but it has like a black armor, like exo armor on it, and it tries to drop on your head, and it's going to try to bite you. Let's see.
Alrighty.
Look out, Zephyr!
Too late. The
Ah.
action economy is not in my favor.
Right. So it rolls a 5 to hit, so that does hit. So
Yep.
make an armor save.
Armor save is 6, and I've rolled a 1 on it.
Oh. So you cannot use karma, but you can use a hero die if you want.
Nah, I got 5 health. I'm gonna take a strike.
Okay, cool. So you take a strike, and you feel your veins burning as poison flows into your system.
Well, that sucks because I almost took that no poison inclination, and I didn't.
Oh, did you? Of course.
Oh no!
Okay, so you see this nasty thing crawling around. It's on Zephyr's back. It kind of bites into his neck. And it's still hanging on, right?
Yeah.
All
So
right.
you guys can go now.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I think I'm the closest, so I was just gonna try
Yes.
and grab it and smash it against a tree real quick.
Okay, nice, awesome.
So I have a
I'm reaching
boons
it. Yeah.
of melee, so
And I'm reaching into the bag for the antidote. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I've rolled a double ones.
Oh
All right.
no!
Oh no!
Oh
Wow. Okay. You do
it's
get a
so-
karma though.
Yeah, it's so early. You know what? I have a lot of karma. I'll spend 2 karma and turn that into a 3.
You can't.
Can't.
Oh, I
You
can't
can't
on a
on a
1.
one.
I
You
forgot.
can't. You'd have to
Okay.
use your hero die.
Yeah.
It's just so early.
Yeah, it is.
Take the hit. And
Yeah. No, I'm gonna spend the hero die. Why not?
No.
You gotta use it or lose
Wow.
it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
all
Cool.
right.
All right.
Good
I got another
Lord.
1.
Oh no!
I got another
Oh
1.
my
Right.
god!
That is not right.
Wow.
You do get your karma for that.
Yeah. Oh, I lost my hero die.
Yeah, you lost your hero
Oh
die.
no!
I lost my
Oh
hero
man,
die.
that was brutal, man. Oh,
Oh,
3
I
ones
would like
in a
to.
row.
I would like to use tricks as a free action to. Oh, I'm sorry, not tricks. Gank. To
Yeah, you can
surprise
use-
you.
You can use gank,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, use gank.
Stab it in the abdomen.
Yeah, while he's busy
Yeah.
with our friend here.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Roll to
and I
hit.
get-
So you get 1 die each. Okay.
3 and a
Oh, so
2.
you didn't take fighter, did you?
I took Rascal.
Okay. So you roll the dice separately because there's 2
Oh.
separate attacks is what they are.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Got it.
Just to keep it clear.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So separately.
Oh, 6!
Crit.
Even better. Roll again. Roll a die.
heck yeah.
Oh, what? Okay,
Ah.
that's a strike, but you do get another attack to gank. Ah! Roll again. Okay, you want to spend karma? You don't need to. You
No.
got it.
Okay.
Okay. So she
E.
tears into the abdomen, and Zephyr,
Hell
you
yeah.
got spider guts all down the back of you as this thing explodes on your back, spraying spider guts, falls off your back, twitching, squeals, and then stops moving.
Yeah, that's why we keep her around.
Wow. Nicely done, Alfalfa.
Does it
Are you gonna
look
lick a
bad?
blade?
Is it
Alpha
bad?
E, by the way.
Zephyr, why didn't you do that?
It was behind me. I couldn't. I was trying. I'm not flexible.
Hey, Seth, if you've got a little, looks like your veins are turning black, and how do you feel that from the bite mark there?
No worse than I did after I drank that cask of syrup.
Quick, get him more syrup.
I mean, we only have 2 doses of the antidote, so I don't know how. Tell
Do
me
I
how
need
you're
to
feeling.
roll a resistance of some kind for that, or
If you take, you do, but if you take the antidote, that will cancel the poison immediately, and it'll make you immune for the day.
we don't yet know what the effects of the poison are, though.
No.
I feel like if we only have 2 doses, I should leave it for my smaller companions because I have the best chance of just resisting the poison, I think.
Yeah.
I would like to pull the spider's head off and put it in the bag.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. First trophy. Cool.
Yeah. Antidote
All
back
right.
in bag.
All right. So you're gonna fight this poison. So make a miraculous save.
Can I spend karma on that?
As long as you don't roll a 1.
I got a 5.
Oh yes. Yeah. You need a 6. So if you spend 1, you got it.
I did it.
All right. Nice. So
Great.
you fight off the poison.
That's-
Yep.
Yeah.
You're just too hardy. It can't affect you.
Oh.
All right. Now if we can keep it that way. Okay. So that was our first encounter
Yeah.
with a spider. That's when you hear in the distance somebody screaming their head off, like,
Ooh, another one.
Quick, it might be Megan's friend.
It could
you want
be.
to you want to continue on, or do you want to check this out? Check this screaming out.
I'd go towards the screaming.
Go towards the screaming. Yeah. Always
Okay.
the best choice.
Okay.
More turkeys.
I will follow my little friends.
Okay,
Slow
so-
down. You're moving too quick. I can't keep up.
I can.
So as you kind of bust through the woods, I kind of picture Zephic, there. We got Alfalfa right there. We got Cracks right in front, kind of zapping this webs. So you're going a lot faster than you normally would. The scout is he's kind of hulling in the back. He's trying to stay away as far away from these things as possible. He's just kind of following you at this point because you're off track. Wait, this is not the way to go. He's like, this is not the way to go. But you guys seem determined, so he's just following you, and you see across a particularly thick patch of webbing, the Ravenlanders actually, and Garrett fighting a particularly large spider. And it's like, and Garrett's the only one left trying to fend this thing off.
So all
The
the
rest
other
of the Ravenlanders
Ravenlanders
have fallen.
are okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's help him.
That's right.
I'm gonna run up.
I was gonna watch.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
have come to rescue you.
Raven to the rescue.
Oh, all
We're
right.
better than you.
He's like,
Hey,
some
if they
help over here, please.
If
Would
they
you
got
like
some
to join the
spider webs in their bag, I'll take
vagabonds?
them.
Yeah.
Help from us? Surely you're joking.
My
I
friends are all
waited
being
with my short sword.
Help,
My fr-
please. Help.
my
Help.
friends are all being snarky, but I'm just helping. I'm just gonna go.
I
Yeah, it's just you do that. It's just
Yeah.
you do it, right? There's no
I'm
irony in it. There's no.
Yeah, exactly.
snarky with my short sword.
All right, Zephic, let's show the spider what's for.
No, please. I got a 3.
Oh, there you go. That's a hit.
All right.
Nice.
All right. So it squeals and then turns towards you.
Hello.
And as it does, Garrick uses this distraction to run away.
Gareth, wait.
Coward! They turn to the guide and it's like, you saw that, right? You saw him run away.
The guide's like, what? What? Okay.
I just yell. I'll take a swing at the spider. I
Yeah.
just yell, "Sharky!" And again, Blast
Zap that
Master.
sucker. All right.
Zap that sucker.
All right. Let's see what
Roll-
happens. I'm gonna roll my
I'm gonna-
resistance.
All right, I'm gonna roll 2.
I got a 5 this time. So
Okay, I'm gonna roll 2.
okay.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
I got it. All right.
So, does Cracks have hair?
Yes. Grax is a little green goblin with dirty whitish hair that's chopped like short with a knife and is constantly like fizzing with static discharge.
Nice, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So it's even pointier at this moment, and the pointed ears of the goblin are discharging like electric static magic shocks, like kind of shooting up as this massive bolt comes zooming out of the hands, hits the spider square on. It just boom! It just explodes the thing. Parts of it go roll, and the body just thumps to the ground.
A little too witchy. I'm like,
Is there enough left to take a trophy?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll try to take the head again. If we take heads, they know that they're different ones. If we take
Exactly.
legs, they might accuse us of pulling 8 from the same one.
Right.
mm-hmm.
Wait a
Garrett?
minute. Yeah.
Did Garrett drop his bag?
That's a good question. I'm gonna have you roll it
Oh.
and roll me a d6. If you roll a 6, he did drop his bag. Okay, you could use karma on it if you want.
Nope, not worth
Okay.
that.
Okay.
He's out of sight now?
He's out of sight, yeah.
For a moment, I considered throwing one of my big rocks at his legs.
So the scout's like, please, I want to get out of here.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So so we're doing the same bit with Cracks zapping the webs and everything. Okay, so we'll just assume that's kind of what's going on from here on out. So as you're going, Cracks, I want you to roll me a perception check, but you have Trap Finder.
I
have you roll
Treasure
me 2
Seeker,
dice.
not I have Treasure Sense, not Trap Finder.
Oh,
I don't know if that changes things.
Oh, you have Trap Finder. Okay. So go ahead and roll Cracks and roll me a d6. Okay. You need a 6.
All right, just one?
Yep.
4.
Okay, you didn't make it, but you could spend karma.
It's a trap.
Why not?
Okay.
I'll spend 2 karma.
Okay. So you almost step on an area that suddenly flips up like a lid.
Ooh.
And these spider arms with kind of barbs on the ends, like lunge out to try to get you. But you saw it in time, and you notice it in time, so you kind of jump back, and that means that you guys have the initiative.
Woo!
Can I immediately fall on the trap door and smash it under the lid it popped out of?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Just roll that as a regular
melee. We'll do a contest, okay?
Okay.
And
I've got 2 for strength.
You roll 2 dice because you have strength. All right.
3 and 5.
And I roll a 1. Woohoo! Ooh, I got a 5. Okay. So you fall on it, and it's kind of trapped under the lid that is created in the ground, but you didn't seem to smash it or hurt it or anything.
Okay. Am I allowed to spend a karma on a contest?
Yes, you can actually.
That I will do, and I'll turn that
cool.
5 into a 6.
Ah, nice. So you inflict a strike on it.
Yes. Does that count as a crit?
Slam your body weight into it. You feel it moving underneath the trap. It's not dead.
Okay. Does that count as a crit or not because it was just a contest and not a melee attack?
It was just a contest, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I've harmed it, and I'm holding it down with my large weight.
But it is held down, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody
Can I
kill it.
jam a short sword through that and stab at it while it's in
Sure
there?
can.
Okay.
Between Zephic's legs.
Like,
Whoa, wait
Zephic,
a minute.
don't move. I'm at a. Do I just roll the 2 as standard or just 1, as if there's like a bane?
Oh, right, a
because I
bane.
can't see it.
There would be a bane, yeah. So just roll the 1, and you need a
Okay.
3 to hit it.
Oh,
Oh. So it moves at the last minute, and you end up missing, but you do get a karma.
yes. Let's give that to her.
Things are slippery. I couldn't quite get it with my sword.
I sneak up along this side, so it's distracted in combat using gank again.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You're just sucking.
Uh-oh.
Sucking bad.
And I also I crit. There's
Okay,
one.
you did, but I'm gonna be a bastard, and
Okay.
since you can't see it, you got to roll a bane with that. Okay.
Okay.
So
Well,
roll another die, and you'll take the lowest of the 2. Oh, okay. You still hit it.
All right.
That's good. Okay.
But I rolled a 1, so I need to roll a 6-sided die to see which cursed scroll affects me.
Oh yes, please do.
Guys, I just noticed we've been
4.
rated by the Adventure Archive with a party of 16. Thanks for coming
Oh,
through,
wow.
guys.
Just popped in there.
Hello.
Good lord.
Welcome. Glad to see you
Yes.
guys.
Wow.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
All right.
What'd you get?
So, this spider is tiny and it has nothing on me. I'm a big badass. So yeah.
Is
I've
that your
got a
Napoleon complex?
That's my Napoleon complex.
Now, do they know about this bag, or is it just they think you just act weird sometimes?
I don't know. Do you guys know about this bag? It wouldn't be something I necessarily would have hidden from my friends.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
If
Okay.
you would have told us, I feel like we know by now.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Do we
So-
see it
That's
glow or
That's true.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the weirdest thing that's happened.
Just
that
every
happens
so
around
often when
Crack's
Alfalfa tries to do something and doesn't, the bag glows and she acts weird.
Oh, right,
Like-
right.
Yes.
It's like, oh
Yes.
no, it's the bag again. All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
Alfalfa. You are a big, stout halfling. Do the
That's-
business.
That's right. That's right. Off
You
with
can
your head.
kill the spider. You can
Off
kill
with
it.
its head.
All right.
So we haven't
Nice.
we haven't killed the spider yet, though, right?
It's not moving anymore.
Well,
Oh.
I did a strike
Yeah.
to it when I pushed it with the lid thing, and then Alfalfa did a strike to it with the second attack.
Right.
So the others died after 2 strikes.
Well,
Did this one? You said there were the legs that came out had like pinchers or spikes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is that different than the other spiders we've seen?
It did look different. Yeah.
Okay, it might still be alive.
I get into position in front of the
But
trap
nothing's moving.
with my
But
hands
nothing's
like
moving.
crackling.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm ready.
You want to lift the lid?
I'd like to twist it and try and smash like the way you get a bug and then you turn your hand a little. I'd like to do that. See if I can deal more damage to it.
Okay. You hear the cracking of carapace
Okay.
as you do that?
Then I will make sure Crackzoom is ready, and then I'll get off it.
Okay. No, it doesn't move or anything. Nothing happens.
I'll lift up the
I give it a little.
trap
Yeah.
door.
Okay. So you're ready to go. Yeah, you flip the lid open and it's been pulverized. It's smashed and bloody, blackish ichors like leaking into the hole.
Yes, that is what I did.
Well
I give
done.
it a
I
little
don't have
zap
that.
just for fun.
I will take its head for the bag.
Okay. Cool.
We've
That's
got
another
3
trophy.
already.
That's another trophy.
All right.
And
Oh,
I
is
think
someone tracking these?
Tizelle and Alfalfa get more karma for the ones, or
Oh,
sorry.
I did not give Alfalfa a karma for the 1, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
Alfalfa should get a karma.
There you go.
Okay, so as you move on, you see another kind of lump. This time it's attached to a tree and it's like twitching.
Ooh.
like somebody's inside.
Wow,
I'll
we definitely
hurry
need to
over
help
with
them.
my
Thorbert, is
knife.
that you?
Yeah, maybe it is Thorbert. Quickly.
Let's
The
save
scout's
Thorbert.
like, do we have to stop? The nest is this way. Come on, it's this way.
We're
Why you
only
guys got to stop for everything?
we're only hunting these creatures to help people.
And this
Yeah.
may be a survivor. We could
Well,
save
help
their life
me.
now.
Help me. Get out of here.
We
You
are
just want to
helping
do your
you.
job and go home. I understand.
They've got the tongs again.
Yep. I've
So you
got
know
my
which way to
knife.
go, right? That way?
Yeah, we'll go that way. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Wait, do you need to be here to verify our kills?
No.
No. So if we come back with heads, that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. You're good.
All right. Well, thanks for your help. Don't get eaten by spiders while you're traveling through the woods without any help.
Yeah, good luck all by yourself.
Oh, what? I didn't think about that.
Well, maybe you should stay with us as I'm pulling the thing apart with my tongs.
I guess I should. Okay, I'll stay with you guys.
All
Maybe I'll
right.
change my plan. Yeah, that sounds better.
Do you want a rock?
Yeah.
I give him
What
a big
a
rock.
Oh, rock. Okay, yeah, I'll have a rock. All right, he's like,
Those are special plus
all
2
twitchy.
rocks.
All right, so what do you want to do with this pulsing lump?
I'd like to
Ooh.
open it. Yeah.
Rip it open? Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
with the tongs again.
And out pour the baby spiders.
Okay.
Oh wait, you're feeding the evil DM right now. You know
Yeah,
that.
you
You're
know.
giving him ideas, Mia.
No, but as you
No.
but as you
Chest
rip it
burster.
open,
Yeah.
to your horror, it is some kind of gelatinous eggs pulsing and throbbing stuck to the tree.
Ugh.
Oh, I
No.
thought there was a guy in here like maybe Thorbert, but it looks like it's spider eggs.
I'm gonna splash that with a flask of oil. Light it up for me, Crack
Yep.
Zoom.
Craxum, go
Yep.
for it.
Okay,
The
yeah,
spider eggs.
you don't have
I
to roll
light
for
up
this. You can
Giselle's.
just do it.
Yeah, I light up Giselle's oil.
All right. they just splatter everywhere, explode. It's very satisfying.
It's like,
Very satisfying explosions.
It's not very
Um,
sportsmanlike.
well, what we're doing now, Zephic, there's no rules or regulations. We're just here to end the lives of these vicious creatures.
Yeah, I
Well,
pull out the
they're-
heart like.
They were
Tell
just
Jay Lee that wasn't sportsmanlike.
they're just
Right.
babies.
Right.
Babies grow up and eat people. So they are bad babies. Bad babies.
Bad babies.
Okay. I guess you're right.
So
Aren't I always?
You know what? I grabbed Zephic's hand and I put the silver heart into your hand.
Oh.
Like,
oh,
just hold on to that for me, okay?
Okay. I'll put it on.
Yeah.
and you know that Cracks always forgets, stashes all kinds of treasure and forgets where they stash it, so
Yeah.
you might never have to give it back. Okay, so as you go on, you smell some kind of burning.
Additional
you get-
burning?
As you get closer, you see a couple of bodies. You see a couple of gold mantles with their golden edged purple cloaks. They're dead. No sign of the rest of the team, but apparently they had a fire elementalist or something, because there's a spider that's has been incinerated. And it looks dead.
Wow. Those
Should
cloaks
we
are terrible for camouflage.
take their
Totally.
cloaks to give them back to their friends later?
Sure. Loot the bodies.
No, I meant
I,
I meant they might
Like,
no,
want them.
Julie.
But because it's their friends.
Right, because it's their friends.
Maybe I should carry the cloaks. You can go through the pockets, okay, Crexum?
Woohoo!
Yeah.
As you
yes,
do
yes.
that, you notice something that one is clutching. They seem to have lost their weapon in the fight, but they're clutching a glass bottle or something in their hand.
Ah. I pry back the fingers.
Okay, as you pry back the fingers, it's a healing potion.
Oh,
It looks like they were maybe trying to take it when they bit it.
I thought it
They
was a
didn't quite
Molotov.
make it.
Is
They
I
that
didn't
thought it
quite
maple
was.
make
syrup?
just a
it.
healing
Maple syrup healing
potion.
potion.
You wouldn't like it, Alfalfa. And I
Ah.
offered it.
Okay.
My healing potion.
Yeah, it tastes nothing like maple syrup.
No. So,
More like corn syrup. Yeah.
so Giselle, the spider's kind of armor plates interest you, um, because they look like they've been with the fire damage to the spider. It looks like the plates have almost been like fired, like or like like you might when you might with steel and everything, where you might
Yeah, like tempered steel. Yeah.
yeah. It looks like it's been they're like glossy from the fire, and they look interesting.
Hmm.
Hmm.
The skins of these spiders may be useful as armor protection. They look to have been enhanced by the fire.
And as you kind of tap it, you realize that yeah, these could make great armor plates.
Hmm. How big a armor plate? Are we talking like halfling and goblin size, or maybe?
They're all sizes of
Okay.
plates. So because of the different pieces of the spider, so you could rip quite a bit off. You could do
Hmm.
like shoulder pads. You could have like a breastplate.
I'll grab
As
like a shield. Yeah.
as
Their
a
shield, yeah.
rascal, wouldn't that affect my sneaking ability?
Yes, it would. It would.
I
Yeah.
I
But
pass.
there could be a thing too where we say, oh, if you use pieces of it, like shoulder guards or whatever, it wouldn't affect it, right? It would be you'd have the look of the spider armor without actually hindering your character, right?
Would it improve my armor though?
No, it wouldn't.
It just looked cool.
It would just look cool, yeah.
Well, hell
They could always carry a shield and drop the shield as necessary or needed. But
Right.
Bonus trophies.
There's
Yeah.
also the head of the spider.
Yeah, I guess I'm not going to take the head. I'm not going to stop you guys, but I don't think Zephic would feel right about taking the head of a spider someone else killed.
Right.
Zephic, look, what's that in the tree? And I'll quickly stash it in the bag.
And I just shake my head in disappointment.
yeah! He forgets the name of our troop. He forgets
It's
our.
Um,
It's okay. We're here to win this contest and get gold and build our hall for our team.
am I able to wear that armor?
It wouldn't be easy to do now because you'd have to craft it,
Oh, I see.
but it's something you could wear later.
Okay, we'll take it
Yeah.
then.
I'm just going to take a piece of one of their as a shield.
Okay. So your scout is like, wow, we're getting close to the nest.
Let's.
And it seems we're doing better than the better ravens.
Right.
We should
Gotta
press
pick
on.
this group.
Man, this is
Scotty, just
easy.
to remind you, we're about 10 to 10 here. We generally take a break around that time, so whenever
Okay.
is a good spot.
Okay, great. We'll do another encounter and then we'll take our break.
Great.
So as you guys move on, and the scout is like, or the guide is like just rambling on. He's nervous, right? He just starts rambling on, and he's like, you guys really look disorganized. You weren't my first pick, but I was the last in the pool, and I had to pick you guys. But you guys have really been pretty good. I'm still alive, so that's a bonus here.
Well, it does help that everyone else went faster than us because sort of um, they've sort of broken the ground, you might say.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully they're not all dead when we get to the nest.
Oh, I hope not.
Me too.
Not unless they've at least killed they got to have killed at least a few before they went down.
So I hope so. So you see, as you move on a little more, you see a bear trap, and there's a spider leg in the bear trap, and the spider seems to have just ripped its leg, pulled its leg free, and scurried off.
There's just
But
a
there's
leg.
a bear trap, a sprung bear trap with 5 feet of chain.
What's the 5 feet of chain attached to?
The bear trap.
Well, the other end.
Bear
The
trap,
other
and
end
then
of it.
like a spike that's stuck into the ground.
Okay. I don't know. Should we take the bear trap? Do you have any use for that? I brought metal tongs, and that turned out to be useful.
It could come in handy. It could come in handy,
I'll
as
take
long
the
as you
bear
can
trap.
carry it.
Well, I assume I have a pack of some sort, right? So I put it in with the cloaks.
Okay, cool. And you're strong, so you can carry it.
Yeah.
Is there any spider goo that left a trail from the leg so we could track down this?
Ooh,
spider?
That's a good question. Yeah. Okay. The direction it's going, the scout says that's the way to the nest.
Of course it is. Let's go.
All right.
You first, Zephic.
What? So he's like, so are you gonna charge in, or are you gonna be quiet?
I don't really have that second option.
We
What
would like
be
to try and
quiet
be quiet.
mean?
So as you guys move in, you hear the din of battle, screaming, yelling, screeching of sounds like a lot of spiders.
Oh.
We'll go ahead and stop there for our break.
All
All
right.
right.
And we'll be back in 10.
The
No need to
cliffhanger.
be
They're not all
sneaky with that.
dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
think we have to be quiet.
Nope. So
All right,
Scott's like, yeah, we'll
everyone.
go back.
It's in our time here in California, it's about 9:55, so we'll be back in 10 minutes at 10:05 or whatever the appropriate adjustment is where you are. Thank you, Scotty, for that first half, and we'll be back in 10 for the second.
See you guys in a few.
Welcome back. That's our break. All right.
Hey.
I think we were just about to charge into a fray.
Speaking of break, I'm about to break. Okay, so you guys break the tree line, and you see that there's a huge nest of logs in like a circular pattern. Okay, and spiders are crawling over that nest, and there's like King's Guard, there's like knights, there's the other brazen groups fighting this swarm of spiders that's coming over the logs to attack. And then there is one spot where the spiders have broken through, and they seem to at that moment they seem to notice you, and they're heading. The swarm is heading towards you in the weak spot in the line. So, what do you guys want to do?
So their nest is made of logs, and the men have it surrounded.
Yeah. It's like the logs are like held together with webbing.
All right.
It's almost like a fort, like a round circular fort.
And we're the weak spot. We're the weak spot in the circle.
Yeah, because the guards that were in that section just fell, right? They all just died, and like now the spiders are swarming over, and they see you, and they're like coming towards you.
I would like to see if there is a log or some other like load bearing member at the bottom of this pile of logs making the nest that could be yanked out to make the whole thing collapse on the spiders inside.
Oh, right. Yeah. First you would have to make your way to the edge. You're not
Okay.
quite at the edge yet.
Okay. So I can't see that from here.
No.
All
The
right.
And
log pile is blocking the way
I got you.
for your
I'm
thing.
looking at alfalfa, and I'm contemplating pulling out my time slipping of Saldeneza
Mm-hmm.
as a spell to cast on alfalfa.
Mm.
I look at the spiders coming at me and I pee a little, and then I
Careful.
and then I'm like, okay, what's the plan, guys?
I would, well, if anybody else has something to resolve, I have an action to take
Do it.
before okay. I look thoughtfully at the spiders charging towards me. Then from my backpack, I fish out one of the 2 scrolls that I started this game with.
Mm-hmm.
As a conjurer, I did roll for these in advance.
Cool.
And so I'm going to use scroll number 2, and I open it up and I say out loud, rubies are red, sapphires are blue. Here's a mud guy. He's gonna get you. And I cast Grugal's Earth Elemental's Call.
Oh, nice.
I am summoning an Earth Elemental.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice. All right. So
And I'm summoning him up out of the earth right in front of us, between us and the spiders.
nice. So the Earth Elemental, that would be your spell anchor. So you would have to anchor the elemental to control it. Okay.
Okay.
If you take a strike,
Got it.
you will lose the control. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, you'll lose control of it. So keep that in mind.
Meaning that he will dissolve, or that he'll
either attack you or he'll go back to the plane of elementals.
Copy that.
Don't know. Or if he's far away, maybe he'll attack something else.
Right, exactly. That could happen. Yeah.
Do I have enough action in my turn left to send him at the spiders?
Sure do. Yeah.
I do it.
Okay, cool. So you summon him. He attacks twice. Okay. So go ahead and roll for him. He needs a 3 to hit the spiders.
2 6s.
All right. Oh, damn.
No.
A 1 and a 3.
He rolled terribly.
Oh, okay.
Badly.
He's confused.
So a 1 and a 3. Okay, so the 3 does hit, so that inflicts a strike.
Great.
So 1 is injured.
About how many spiders are coming at us?
It looks like 8.
Oh, too many eyes, too many legs.
I was thinking like infinity, but 8 is better.
I'm like,
yeah.
Alfalfa.
There's like 8 coming towards you.
Oh,
I like alfalfa.
Spiders.
Oh, sorry,
go ahead.
Alfalfa. I'm gonna cast a spell on you. Everything's gonna slow down really slow, but you'll be really fast. Go stab all the spiders.
Okay.
So essentially, you have 10 turns in a row. Right?
Oh,
that's
my
the
God.
spell?
Yeah.
All tasks against time slowed targets are easy, so 2.
Yeah. So as the spell casts, you see everybody just slow down, like really slow, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like moving normally at your normal speed.
Okay.
So yeah. So go ahead. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to where the Earth Elemental was attacking the spiders and use gank on them.
Nice. You use the Earth Elemental as your Okay, sweet. All right.
So.
Oof.
First turn.
You
just need a 2 to hit.
Okay,
because
hang on.
Their time slowed.
Let's see. Hold on. I gotta see what I did. Okay, I got a 5. I gotta see what happens to me real quick here. Okay, that's fine. No problems. That doesn't
that's a hit.
Me.
Yeah.
I'm just unable to lie.
You kill 1 because the elemental had injured 1.
Oh,
Okay.
that 5 was for her scroll that activated.
That's 5 is for my scroll.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. It's okay. I'm
Oh,
unable
why
to
you rolling for
lie.
the Oh, you rolled for the. Oh, you rolled the 1. I'm sorry.
I
Right,
rolled a
right,
1.
Okay.
So I'm
I
unable
got
to
it.
lie.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's
Yeah.
not gonna it's gonna hurt the spider's feelings.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh
What the
boy.
hell?
Roll
What?
again
Okay, I
this
gotta
rate-
see what this
for your
one's gonna
scroll.
hurt. Oh my god.
Hey,
Okay.
It's only
and
your
do I have
second
to-
Pulling it
attack,
out.
so it's
Mhm.
still that's still your first
Okay.
turn. So
I
Yeah.
have to whatever I say, I have to say it
So
in
Chisel,
rhyme.
you keep track of the turns.
okay.
So whatever I
Well,
say, I
that's
have to
one.
say in rhyme.
Oh,
Say in
gosh.
rhyme. Okay.
I have to say it in rhyme. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Finally.
Oh,
Hey.
roll again.
Confirm that.
This is your
Yes!
second.
Roll again.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Spend the
I
karma.
kill you dead and cut off your head.
Do you want to spend a
Now
karma
you are
on that
dead.
to turn that 3rd strike?
You can
Everything's
spend a
red.
karma to make that another strike.
I spend a karma to make it a strike because that's what is right.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, roll again.
This
Yeah,
is
lose
still
the
your
karma.
second action. So
Right.
like,
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Well, at least I didn't
Okay,
get a
so
one.
that's 2. That's a miss. Or no,
Okay.
I'm sorry. That's a hit. Yeah,
Because of the
but
spell,
that's
right?
not
That's a hit.
confirmation. Okay,
Okay.
so another attack.
Okay.
4. That's a hit. Yeah.
okay. On to your third
Oh,
Oh
no.
boy.
action. Oh my
Roll
god.
for your first scroll.
Oh, no. Okay. Let's see what my curse roll is gonna be this time.
how do you
Okay.
rhyme hiccups, and hiccup the
Uh,
truth?
Hiccups.
Yeah, hiccup.
Okay. So
No.
I can't lie, but I have a Napoleon complex and I speak in rhyme.
God.
I appreciate that these.
Our eyes are like crossed.
It's not lying if you believe it's true. So your Napoleon complex can work
I'm
with
like,
that. Yeah.
Did
So
you
now-
see which way Alfalfa went?
So now you've attacked all the ones that were in range of the elemental. Okay, so now they're just individual attacks. Okay.
Okay.
So that hit. That's a strike.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
right, roll again.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a miss.
Take that, tiny beast.
All right, roll again.
Wait, I have to. That's a miss, right? I have to do.
Yeah, that's a
thing.
miss. But
Well, no,
I
that
don't
was
know. You have to do the scroll when it's like a confirmation of a crit.
No, I don't. You're right.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, good. I don't want to do it again.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, that's another strike. You want to spend a die or spend a
Yes,
karma?
I do,
Okay.
sir.
Roll again. You want to spend 2 karma or just leave it at a strike?
No, let's spend 2 karma.
All right, spend the 2 karma. Yeah. All right, that's another one dead.
Okay.
Roll again. How many turns we got?
We're heading into the 5th turn.
Oh, damn. Okay. Roll again.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
Woo.
roll the crit.
Holy.
That's a miss. All right.
well,
Wait,
that's
was
just a
that
wild?
failure to confirm.
Yes.
Yeah,
no,
failure to confirm. Yeah. Shit. All right.
So
Roll
that's
again.
the 7th turn.
Okay, that's not a confirmation.
Okay.
All right, roll again.
Got how many left? 2?
2 left.
Oh! Roll again.
Okay.
Okay.
Not a confirmation unless you want to spend karma. Oh, you only have
No.
one left.
Last
Okay.
Last
one.
one.
Oh! Okay.
Roll for
All right.
that.
You have killed six of the 8 spiders.
Hold on. Let me see what
You and the elemental have killed 6 of the 8 spiders.
Let me see what what happened Oh.
That's
Uh-oh.
great.
No.
How could someone as big as me have hiccups like this? It doesn't matter. I killed 6 spiders.
So time returns to normal speed, and you guys just saw this blurb, moving around.
A blur with constantly flashing lights from the scrolls going off.
Yep. Now we just see Alfalfa staggering and hiccuping. I'm like, Maybe I should give that maple syrup another try.
Tyzel, what did you do to her? You cast
That
a
was-
spell on her, and all of a sudden she exploded.
This is exactly why you don't like magic, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
All right. Cool.
Well, okay.
Zephic.
I guess I'm the only one left. How
Yeah.
many spiders can I get to right now?
There's 2 left. You can get to them.
I
You
will
can attack
get to
both,
them.
actually. You can
Okay,
attack both.
that's right, because I got my sweeping.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time I've been able to use it. All
Yeah.
right, so here's the first one. It's only 2. And here's the second one. I got a crit.
Oh, roll again.
Yeah, sweet.
And another crit. That's
Oh, roll
confirmed.
again.
Yeah.
And another one. Yeah.
Roll again.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
spend
need
my.
to
I'm
roll,
gonna
got
spend
it.
2 karma. I'm spend 2 karma on that.
All right.
so
yeah,
that's
you don't need to
confirmed.
use it. You got them.
Oh, they're all gone.
They're all gone.
Okay, never mind. I'll keep my karma.
I don't like
Okay.
you, but you kick ass.
All right. So
What? You don't what?
I
don't
can't
like-
tell a lie.
I thought we were friends.
Oh no.
Oh,
the
Are you
scout-
okay,
scout
Alfalfa?
wanted to rub
That time spell must have messed up your brain.
it. Yay, team!
Yay.
The other bell's like.
Craxum's still concentrating on that. I hope.
Master. Okay. All right.
Great work, Muddy.
All right. So now you can look over the edge. You want to look in. It seems like
Mhm.
everybody, most of the guards and knights are dead. There's only a few left, tending their wounds. All the brazen are dead.
All right.
None of the
Well,
brazen
I'm gonna
survived.
start taking spider heads.
So, yeah, you guys are the only team of brazen left. So what now?
First of all, we need 8 spider heads in the bag.
The bag's getting pretty full.
Yeah, we can always take another bag if we need to from one
Yeah,
of
the
these
scout's
guys.
like, oh, I got another bag for you. Here you go.
Hey, thanks.
Thanks.
I'm
So,
part
yeah.
of the team.
That's fine. You want to be
Yay,
a vagabond?
vagabonds!
Go
Thanks
team
for sticking with
vagabond.
us.
I knew you guys were the best.
We'll toss you a
Alright.
coin or 2 when this is all over.
Oh, thank you. Oh, when it's over. I'm sorry. Okay.
So this pile of logs, is this a wall outside of the nest or is this the nest?
Well, you're not quite sure. Do you want to kind of climb up and look over?
Okay, I will do that if I think I can do it without getting stuck to these webs.
Yeah, you could do it.
Okay, I will.
Yeah,
then.
it's not enough. It's not covered in webs. There's just webs between all the logs and stuff.
Okay.
Gluing it like gluing it together.
Quick
Um,
question. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
How tall is it? Sorry.
How tall are the logs?
How
It's
tall is
about
the
6 feet.
wall?
The wall's
6
about 6 feet tall.
Okay.
Oh.
I scramble up on the earth elemental's shoulders.
Oh,
and-
okay,
Good
yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Mhm.
You can actually
Well-
ride him if you want.
Yeah,
I think-
I do.
Master
You know,
Blaster.
The
movie.
the inspiration for my character was, of course, a man who was 7'5". So I don't think
gotcha.
I need
You're
to
just like,
climb.
wall, yeah.
Yeah.
All logs out of the way.
So, yeah. So cracks as you crawl up on the elemental, its back kind of like molds into shape for like a seat, so you can sit down. Like a
You have a saddle on your elemental now.
yeah, like a baby seat almost.
It's got a.
You can have it sit, have it seat.
Foot.
That's
I
bad.
guess I'm just
Baby
seeing Beyond
born.
Thunderdome right here.
Yeah.
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 It built
So-
a baby born on its chest.
Out of mud.
Yeah, no, I probably don't want to hang on his
Yeah,
chest.
open your mind, Quaid. Yeah.
So, as you look over, you see it's an enormous pit, actually, and the stink here is the worst that that you smelled since you've been in the woods, and you realize that it's coming
Ugh.
from this kind of like looks like a meteorite or something that's crashed
Oh.
in the center here, and it's oozing this greenish goo out of it in puddles around the pit. And then you can actually see it looks like a cave that's been dug into the side of the pit.
Does this ooze look like it might be good on pancakes?
It depends if you like blue cheese or Roquefort cheese.
Sometimes.
Depends how
cheese
stinky
syrup.
you like your food.
All right. I am gonna, if I am able to give it a go, I'd like to just pull a log out and make at least an opening in this barrier so that we can have access to the pit or the crater.
Oh, or you could like slide it down like a bridge to walk down.
I could do that too.
Okay, yeah. With your massive strength, you heave this log in, and so now there's a walkway, so you guys don't have to jump into the pit. You can walk down the log.
Well
All
done,
right.
my friend.
Ah.
Thanks.
I could have easily climbed down there. That's okay.
Yeah, I'll let you guys go first so that I don't break the log.
Well, I've got. Can my earth elemental walk around the ooze?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's not that much. There's just a little bit.
Alrighty.
Not filling the pit or anything.
All right.
We'll head down.
Will I fit in that cave mouth?
Yeah, it's pretty large.
Okay.
Like you can stand up in it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Is the ooze
Yeah.
moving on its own, or just
The dirt.
No, the
Is the
ooze.
ooze- is the ooze
Uh,
moving?
That's a good question, but no, it's not.
Okay, good.
Meteor stuff.
Yeah.
I
Meteor
know
stuff.
you, Scotty. I just know
You
you.
know
Yeah,
me.
because
I
it
had to
was
ask
it was
that.
worth asking. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah. All right. Let's get in that cave, or should we do something to this meteor first?
I was gonna say I was gonna want to use my metal tongs to like pick it up and examine it.
Okay. Yeah, it's some kind of it looks like some kind of strange element, and as you pick it up with the tongs, it does leak more of that toxic ooze out or whatever it is. It kind of hisses and pops as it
Oh,
hits the
I'm
ground.
I misunderstood. I thought this thing was like the size of a VW bug.
Oh no, it's about the size of a football.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a big pit. Kind of like they dug the pit. But yeah, it's not nearly as big as the pit. It's just about the size of a football.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do we want to keep
basketball.
that thing, or are we gonna get cancer?
It's an odd something. It doesn't look like a familiar rock or gem of any sort that I've seen.
And it's very porous.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Looks-
should keep it. The
It
spider
looks a
seemed
little
to
bit like
it.
a lava rock, but it's not.
Well, the spiders seem to like it, so we definitely shouldn't let them have it.
Well, you said it smells bad. This ooze smells horrible.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very smelly forest.
What if we
There's been a lot of
burned it?
smelly stuff.
Yeah, I was
Can-
gonna say we might want to burn it.
Let's try burning it. By which I mean, Kraxum, please burn this.
I have some strong. I have strong hooch. We can pour it on it. That will, if it's this hooch is strong enough, it'll make it burn.
Let me see if it's
Alrighty.
strong enough.
well, Light it on fire. I don't think Kraxum would want to do that. The earth elemental will go free, would it not?
I pull out my vial of perfume and pour it on the ooze.
Ew.
Okay. That does mask it a little bit.
Is it flammable perfume?
Not quite as bad.
Now it smells like a horrible flower
Right,
instead
right.
of a horrible ooze.
Yeah,
Right,
a corpse
exactly.
flower.
Alright.
Yeah, one of those
Yeah.
corpse flowers.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Kraxum able to blast this with fire without losing the elemental?
I was gonna ask that, yeah, because I can still
Yes, you
cast other
can.
spells, right?
You
It's
just can't. You can use
take
your
the hit.
magic and blast. You just can't create which isn't a problem for you because you generally don't do this, but you just can't create something that stays, right? That you have that you have to basically concentrate on. So you're good. You're as far as Blastmaster, you're good. Yeah.
I will have the I don't particularly want to get splattered with smelly ooze. So for once in Crackzoom's life, you're gonna actually have. I'm gonna ask the Earth Elemental to help, just like sort of scoop up Earth into a berm.
Yeah.
And then from behind, ask Tizel to put down the thing behind the berm on the other side, so it's between us and the thing. And then I light that baby up.
Okay. Do you want to like obliterate this thing?
You know what? I'm going to me, I am immediately thinking geode. Like it might have something fun and exciting inside. So I'm not going to hit it with my full power to obliterate it. I'm just going to give it a shot across the bow, if you were, and see if I can crack.
Yeah,
see
crack
what
it.
happens if I
Crack it open.
it?
Let's see what's inside.
Yeah, take a.
And I'm not using the strong hooch for
Baby
you.
spiders.
You don't want me to pour the strong hooch on it?
She put her perfume on it already.
I did put the perfume on it.
Yeah, but the strong hooch was to help it burn more. That was the idea. With
Yes.
the strong hooch.
Well, I think the perfume will also burn.
True.
Crackzoom will never say no.
The perfume that Cracks had would.
Well, Crackzoom will never say no if Alfalfa would like to make it burn more. Yes.
Does Crackzoom take a swig and then spit fire? Is that what happens?
Oh my gosh. That's the best smelling fire ever.
I'm not going to have you roll for this because you're not under any kind of duress or anything. So you just, you're trying to hit it with not a too hard of a blast, right? So what I want you to do is just roll a die and don't roll a 1.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Aha!
Yes,
Aha!
yes.
All right, so you crack that puppy open, and it looks pretty much the same inside as it does outside. It's just this porous rock where most of the stuff is leaked out now because you were picking it up and turning it, and Tizel was holding it, and most of it leaked out. Anything that was left pretty much is leaked out of it.
Did the goo prove flammable?
Oh, you'd have to try it. You haven't tried that yet.
Oh, I thought that Crackzoom blasted fire. I thought that's what she did.
Oh, okay. Well, your magic is actually more like a magic bolt.
It's more like electricity.
Fire. Okay. But you could try to set it up if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, I assume that when you say light it up, I'm sparking.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm setting through static.
Yeah, you actually want to light it on fire. Okay, you can do that. So you're trying to burn the rock. Are you trying to burn the goo or just the rock?
I was aiming to send a bolt of basically force damage using the electricity, but thanks to Alfalfa's strong hooch and my perfume, I'd expect the sparks to light it on fire.
Yeah, too. Definitely. Okay, yeah. So the fire doesn't really seem to hurt the rock any, but it does burn up the green goo.
We should consider burning all the goo that we can find. Because then it won't be goo anymore.
Burn it.
Burn
I say to the...
Burn it with fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
As a reminder, as we move forward, that I have Strands of Fate, which means you guys can spend your karma against our rabble rouser. So
right. So
okay.
keep that in mind.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I fire off. I'll do a little cleanup, trotting around on the shoulders of my Earth Elemental, and just run around zapping puddles of goo.
And I'll grab a branch. I'll grab a branch and coat the end in web so that it becomes a torch, and then I'll help by carrying fire around to light up more.
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah. That's cool.
I have 5 torches, so I can light a torch. I have 5 torches in my inventory. So I can light a torch and I have 5 of them. I can give one to each of you.
Oh, great. Let's
Well, you probably
burn
need it
all
for
the
this
goo.
cave. You probably need it for this cave
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
kind of
The
dark in
actual
here.
torches maybe we should save. But
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, we're inside a nest made out of wood and cobwebs, so I think we can make torches on the fly.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, let's burn up all the goo that we can find out here before we go in.
Yep, you've got it all.
Yeah.
Okay, in we go.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry. Alfalfa wants to stay to Suffolk. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You're allowed to not be friends with me.
I want to be friends with you. I just don't like that you're so goody-goody.
I kill things for money.
But you are so honest about it. It's weird.
You're so honest about it.
It's just if you can't trust someone that you've paid to kill somebody, why would you even involve yourself with that person?
That's a very good point. That's an excellent point. I have to reconsider this. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Well, that's okay.
So are we leaving the meteorite?
What do you guys? Do we take it or leave
You
it?
burned up all the goo.
We burned all the goo and the meteorite's split in half.
Cracksoon picks it up.
Okay. Cracksoon's got
What
it.
happens?
Say, give it to the minion. Okay.
Nothing happened to him or anything.
Nothing happens when I pick it up. I give it a little toss. I'm like, cool. And I put both
you're picking
pieces.
it up.
Yeah.
With
Okay.
your
not
bare
me.
hand.
It's very heavy.
Ooh.
Although it's not huge, it's pretty heavy.
Does this set off any of my treasure sense? Again, in terms of okay.
Does it set off any of I'm sorry, Mia, what's your character's name again?
Tizelle, the trap
Tizelle,
finder.
The trap finder. Or
No.
Okay.
He's like a musical instrument sometimes.
It's a very cat-heavy episode. You guys, this cave is infested with some sort of tiny predator.
Into the cave?
I can hear it now. Yep. I put those pieces of the thing in my backpack and I climbed back up on the earth elemental.
Okay.
To the cave.
Forward.
Will he fit? Or is this going to be like a person on top going into the tunnel and I whack my hand fall off backwards?
No, he will fit actually. It's a very big tunnel. And as you're going in, it kind of winds it winds around underground, and it seems very long, like you've been going for a while, right? It's like, where is this cavern going, right? And the scout kind of chimes in. It's like, I think we're heading back towards town.
Oh.
That can't be good.
No.
What? Why is that not good? I don't understand.
Because the cavern might be dug under the town, under Marplewood.
Oh.
The spider nest might be under the town.
Oh.
Whatever's under here.
We all have those torches now, right?
Yeah. I assume so, because there's no other light in here, so it's pitch black.
Thank goodness we're here.
I can see in dim light.
You can see in dim light, but not in no light. You don't have infravision, right? Yeah, that's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be some light for you to see. Right?
Gotcha.
You just can see further in darkness, or further with light. Yeah. Okay, so as you're trudging along, the cavern gets wider, and there's like almost like a nest in here. right? Like with some logs and branches and webbing,
Oh, that
and
looks familiar.
you can kind of skirt it. Like if you kind of get against the wall, you can kind of skirt around the nest or the bump on the ground, and it's rather large.
Mm.
Hmm.
6 feet
Yeah.
tall?
And then the tunnel seems to go on.
What
And
is
it's
it made
definitely
of?
way bigger in here. Like it's a big chamber.
And what is this bump made of?
Logs and branches and webbing.
Oh, let's burn it. We got torches already. Let's just
Yeah.
set this thing on fire.
Put him on fire.
Okay.
Move past it and ignite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point. Go to the other
Cool.
side first, then ignite it.
So as you're igniting these webs, suddenly the pile explodes.
Who knew Scotty was going to say suddenly?
And it's raining spiders.
It's rain. Yeah, it's raining. It's raining burning wood, and out of the pile of debris comes a gigantic spider, like just out of nightmares. It's black, has more limbs than a spider, vicious fangs, and the whole thing is covered in these nasty sharp barbs, right? So it leaps out of the pile, goes for Zephic.
Uh-oh. Has the fire dealt any damage to it?
It didn't seem to get that. It didn't burn that long before
Dang it.
burst out.
Okay.
Okay, so it leaps out to attack. Oh, it misses. It misses you, Zephic.
All right. Finally, some luck.
Okay, hold on one sec. Okay. All right, it's back to you guys.
Sword strike.
Okay. Roll to hit. It has a very thick carapace, so you need a 5 to hit it.
4 and 1. I will spend a karma
Okay.
on that first 4 to get it to
Okay.
a 5.
You could spend 2 karma and try for a crit.
Yeah, let me do that. 1 more karma, and I'll try and confirm the crit.
Mhm.
And that's a single die. Boop.
Yep.
Poop.
Ah.
That ain't it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Next.
I would like, if I can do both of these things on one turn, I would like to yank the bear trap out of my bag, set it, and then shove it in this thing's face and make it mad.
Nice.
I like that. That's a good idea.
I
Yeah,
knew
you
that
can do-
thing would come in handy.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that.
Yeah.
All
If
right,
you
is
make
it-
if you make the strength check to set it, you can do that all in one turn. So
That's a 4.
roll 2 dice. You got it.
Okay.
You got it.
Great.
Okay.
And then is the next thing just a melee attack, basically?
Yeah, it would be just a melee attack. Roll that 6 again.
Yes.
That's a 4. I'm going to spend 2 karma.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, roll again.
All right.
Come on, come on, come on.
I'm going to spend
Oh,
another karma.
5.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Oh my gosh.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm done.
Oh.
Okay.
But I
So-
got 3 hits out of that.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, you
nice.
did.
Awesome.
Nice.
So basically,
It's like latched around its head. Lovely.
right.
That's
So
awesome.
you shoved the bear trap into its face,
Yeah.
and it snapped on its jaws, and now it can't bite.
Yes. It can still
Now-
kick though.
Now
Oh,
it
it's
can't bite.
Its mouth is open.
No, it's closed because the bear trap snapped on it.
Oh, darn.
So it's like it
Okay.
had like these kind of fangs and stuff, and he just snapped the whole thing on the head, and it's like, yeah, it can't.
So it's
can't bite.
closed. Okay.
And
I
then
pictured
I'll
that
back
it was
up.
inside.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll back up quick. I think Alfalfa and Krexum both have turns left. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
You want to go and you want to blow it up, or do you want me to do my 2 strikes for my 2 hits first
Go for it,
with
Alfalfa.
the ganking? Okay.
Gank it.
So go to
Gank
gank it.
away.
Gank. 4 hit? No.
That is not a hit. You need a 5.
I have 1 strike. I have 1 counter. I can.
You
boost
can
that
do
to
it. Yeah,
5.
that'll be a strike.
Yes.
Nice.
Alright.
Now roll again for your second gank.
Oh shoot!
Oh, 1.
All right. Let's see what happens to
Well,
me.
you can have that karma back though.
3. Okay. Oh yeah, I do have a karma back. Okay. Let's see. I'm terrified of butterflies.
Oh,
Well,
we're in
isn't
a
this just the biggest, most beautiful butterfly you've ever seen?
guys. We're in a spider cave. I don't think this is an issue
Oh,
at the
yeah.
moment.
Thank
Just
God
like
it's
in-
spiders and not butterflies.
Alien Resurrection, the scientists
Sure.
being like, "Oh, you're a beautiful, beautiful butterfly."
Okay.
This is exactly
so-
where butterflies don't live.
No.
So Alfalfa, as you miss that second attack, you get struck by one of the barbs. You miss and hit one of the barbs.
No.
So you actually got a crit on yourself. So let me see if it.
Oh.
Okay, didn't crit on you. So you take a strike. So make
Ow.
an armor save. You roll 2d6 and you take the highest. Because you're a rascal. Oh, you got a 6. Nice. So I'll take a
Yes.
strike. Good job. Okay. All right. Cracks. What you doing?
Okay, I am first of all going to jump off of my Earth Elemental. I'm assuming I can instruct the Earth Elemental
You
to
can,
attack, and I can also take an attack.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will have the Earth Elemental go first
Okay.
with the 2 strikes. So
Yep.
let me
And
go
he's a
ahead
5 to hit.
That's right. So 2 strikes from the Earth Elemental. Hey,
Oh,
1 hit.
That is 1 hit. You could spend a
All
karma
right.
and make it hit a second time.
I will do that.
Okay.
Spend 1 karma.
That's 2 strikes.
All right. And then I will go ahead and take a cast. Yeah, I will go ahead and cast a blast.
A blast at it?
And I'm going to, just straight up as hard as I can. So all three of my dice, just like I can't.
Okay. So I'll roll resistance first.
Sure.
This has a lot of resistance.
Yeah.
So I only rolled a 4. So you only need to equal or beat a 4.
Okay. I will go ahead and roll it.
Oh yes.
Oh,
That's a 6.
Yeah.
So you
All right.
blast it with magic energy. It takes 2 strikes from the magic blast.
Oh yes.
Nice.
Cool.
All right. All right.
Yes. So 2 strikes, and do I get to? I don't get to roll again, do I? On that?
No,
Just 1,
no.
1, 6. Okay.
Magic doesn't crit.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
And then I will sort of skip backwards out of range. Actually, you know what? As the goblin, that's my special ability. I can jump into
Supery.
cover.
Can't
Yes, it is,
your
yeah.
Earth Elemental attack?
Oh, he did.
Oh, he
did,
did.
yeah.
He did
Yeah,
first.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
He did. That's right.
We've done like 7 or 8 strikes to this thing. It's still up.
Yep, it's still alive.
Okay.
Oh.
So it throws its bulk onto you meleeers, and it's going to try to smash you.
I explicitly backed up.
My Earth Elemental, I will have him remain in the front, so he
Okay.
can take that.
Yeah.
The poor mud man.
Gotcha.
He's fine. He's just going to turn back into mud.
Yeah.
Aren't we
So
all?
the elemental. I gotta check some here.
He's fine. He's fine.
We'll all turn back into mud someday, correct?
I'm sure he's fine. Okay. All right. So the elementals hit, but not hurt. So let's see. It's so huge that it can get most of you. Krax is protected because the elemental's blocking it. So Zephic, it's going for you. That's a hit.
hit.
Roll an armor save.
Yes, sir. That's a 2.
Ooh.
Oh, so take a strike
All right. Now I'm down to normal person health.
and a yeah, and a karma.
Ah, yes.
So Tizel, it's going for you. That's a miss.
Pling, deflect with my short sword.
Yeah, yeah. So so Alfalfa.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh no.
6. Okay, only one hit. So roll 2d6 and take the highest.
Mm.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
All right, that's a
You
strike.
get a karma, but you take a strike.
All right.
All right. So unfortunately, it can't bite. 'Cause you messed up its
Unfortunately.
biter.
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately. Oh,
It's back to you guys. Back to your guys' turn.
All
hashtag
right.
evil DM.
Am I right
That's
in
awesome.
thinking that Alfalfa's down to 1 strike?
No, because I missed it. I rolled my armor save last time, so I have 2
The
Okay.
first time, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. What else do I have that I can hit this thing with? I don't want to hit it with my bare hands because it's so spiky. I'll use one of my big rocks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just use one of my big rocks, but I won't throw it. I'll smash it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Need a 5 to hit it.
That way, hey, there you go.
Oh, that's a hit.
a 5
Do you
for
want to crit that? Try to crit that
I'm so low on karma. I don't know if it's
or
worth
save
it.
that karma.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it.
That is a strike. You did hit it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll save it.
It's only
Okay. It
I'll
looks
be-
most.
it looks pretty injured at the moment.
It's only
I hope
mostly
so.
dead.
It's only
Yeah, it's
mostly
mostly
dead.
dead.
Yeah,
Not quite dead.
yeah.
All right. Who's next?
I'll go.
All right.
I can do double. I'll have my
Yeah.
Earth
Attack twice with
Elemental
the
attack
elemental.
twice.
Fist.
Fists of.
Yep. Fist
of-
attacks.
Yep.
Fury.
I was trying to think of something Earth themed that sounded like Fury but wasn't, but I didn't find anything at all. So I got nothing, so I'm just gonna roll.
Okay.
Oh, a
Hey!
crit.
Oh, damn.
There we
Roll
go.
that 6 again.
Yeah.
A crit and another hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it,
Roll that
do it.
6.
Do it.
Oh, I get to roll one.
Confirm
one
the
dice,
crit.
Yeah,
right?
do one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do
one die to
more.
confirm the 6. Ah,
Oh.
okay. You
Yeah.
still got 2 strikes on it,
Okay.
which is enough to pulverize it.
Yes.
Woo!
Oh.
So the carapace cracks in half from all the damage. It and it slams to the ground, shaking the cavern. But yeah, it's done.
All
It
right,
twitches for a moment and then it's no more.
guys, we need another bag for this one's head.
Yeah, this
I,
will fill a bag by itself.
Because I don't think I can pull this one off like I did the others. Can you give me a hand?
I will
Just
instruct-
saw at it with my sword. Okay, till it's
I'll
loose.
direct the Earth Elemental to help.
Okay.
This was easy. If it had been butterflies, then we would have really had a problem.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, they
Luckily, it
are
was
hard
not
to
bu-
hit.
Luckily, it was not a butterfly.
Luckily, it was
a
not
Mothra.
butterflies.
All right, now the cavern goes on. You're kind of choking
Before-
a little bit as the fire is burning the wood. It's like it's getting kind of smoky in here.
Oops.
Yep. Before we leave, I will, while everybody else is distracted, I take the 2 meteorite thingies out of my backpack and hide them in the nook that I was hiding in.
Ah,
And then
okay. Okay. I gotta leave him here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll come back for them later.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Maybe.
Did we see you do that?
I don't know. Did you? This is the danger of letting
Did you-
Kraxum hold the treasure.
I saw you. I know
You
where
saw
it
me?
is.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
pick it up after your back is turned. I'm gonna go get it.
Yep.
Now I can honestly say I like you.
She was
What are
gonna
you doing
forget
back there,
it.
Zeph?
She always forgets it, and I'll put it in the bag. The one thing we don't want is for that thing that mutates spiders to stay in the spider cave.
Right.
This is true.
Let's.
Do I have any strong hooch left at all, or did we use it all?
This is the way.
Used it all up.
Oh, darn it. Okay. All right.
Yep. All right. So the cavern continues on. And The scout's like, yeah, this is right towards town. I'm sure of it.
Oh,
I have a
Okay.
great sense of direction.
I was just gonna say you've got a great sense of direction if you can determine that underground. You have like a little dwarf in you.
That's why he's the scout.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's the one thing I'm good at. Direction. I've always been good with direction. So I just feel that we're heading to, yeah, nah.
Are you
Well-
saying that he's a dwarf in a man suit?
No, nothing like that. No. He
Because you
maybe
sh-
had dwarf in his heritage, maybe like a distant cousin's mother that gave birth to his grandfather or
Mother's
something.
uncle. Yeah.
This is a complicated family tree.
Very much. It's as complicated as it can get, yes.
All right, let's move. Let's see if we can find where the tunnels go into the town.
Okay. So it seems like another long way that you're going, right?
Mhm.
And the cavern opens up to an even bigger place, and you're met with this scene of horror. Okay. There are eggs everywhere in this cavern. If these eggs hatch, who knows what could happen, Marplewood or the area. The wood could be just totally infested with these things, right? And then you're startled as you see these spiders kind of coming towards you, but then you realize that they don't seem interested in you. They're smaller than the others that attacked you, and they're just kind of tending the eggs. They're just kind of scurrying around tending the eggs. And then your eye is drawn as you kind of hold the torch out. You can see across the cavern something glistening, and you hear kind of this noise.
It's not a
And
good noise.
you see there's some kind of white enormous abdomen hanging down from the ceiling and just depositing eggs, right? Just slowly placing eggs. And as you look up this veiny white abdomen, there's just another huge, enormous spider attached to the end of the abdomen, and it just seems to be grasping the ceiling, like clawed into the ceiling, like holding itself up.
Hmm.
And it's just moving this abdomen around, depositing eggs.
Lovely.
I'm gonna lean down, way down to Krexum. Oh no, you're still riding the golem.
Yeah, I'm back up on the golden shoulder.
Okay, I'm gonna lean over to Krexum, and I'm gonna say, "This would be a really good time for a very impressive spell." Can
I
you
nod.
can you do
And-
one?
And before you go, you notice you hear a screech, and you see more warrior spiders in the cavern. There are
Oh.
6 more spiders scurrying out from behind cover to come towards you.
Oh,
Lovely.
Okie dokie.
Can you make an explosion?
I'm gonna try.
Now's the time for you to try that.
No.
I will, if I can go ahead and start. If we're in combat, I will
Mhm.
take the first shot, and I'm going to blast with everything I've got at the mother spider.
Okay. Now you do have an option. Okay.
Yes.
You can do that,
Mm-hmm.
or you could hit every single other spider. You could hit all 6 spiders
Mm.
with a blast.
Okay.
I'm going to roll a lot of resistance dice,
Mm-hmm.
but you could conceivably kill all the spiders with one hit if
I
you're
will-
lucky.
I will take that. I'll take that bet
You want to do that?
and clear the field.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Clear the field. All right. All right. So let's see what happens.
All right. You want to roll first? You're rolling first, right?
Okay. So you realize that as you begin to summon the magic, something is resisting
Uh-oh.
your casting, dampening your casting. So to cast any magic, you have to spend a karma.
Oh boy. Last karma. I
You wanna do
spend
that?
You
it.
can. I believe in you.
Okay.
Go cracks.
Okay,
right.
I'll roll my resistance. I got 6
Okay.
dice.
Go cracks.
Oh, I'm
6
sorry.
dice.
No, that's right. Oh no, it's okay. There we go. Okay, I got a 6. So you have to equal a 6.
Oh.
Unless we spend our karma against the rabble rouser and
Uh,
lower that 6.
You can't on magic.
Dang it!
Unfortunately. Yeah.
All right. I will roll all 3 of my dice.
Yeah, I would do that.
Don't
Do it.
roll a 1.
You got a 6! Yes! Woo! Ah.
So Cracked pulls it out. Blasts come streaking from the hands, just shredding these spiders. All 6 are dead
Yes.
because your magic does 2 damage each. So they're
Yes.
all dead. You killed all the spiders in one blast. Wow, that was excellent. Okay, cool.
I'm standing there, my eyes are as big as like pea saucer. Like, what the hell?
Like-
Great. Remind me not to get on your bad
And
side.
Cracks is still sparking from that, and you smell the whiff of ozone.
Your hair, little tips of your gray hairs are singed off.
If I got a 1, do I take a spell burn on that?
Yeah, I was wondering.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you do. You do. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you would have to
That's
take. You would have to take a spell burn.
All right, that's
You want
fine.
to do that?
I do. Well,
That sounds worth it.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
it's
We
worth
still have
it.
some healing potions.
Alright.
We have 3 healing potions. remember.
It's very worth it.
okay.
And
So-
I'm carrying 1 too. So
Roll a d6,
Yeah, well,
and
we
we'll
have
see what
2
happens
plus
to
the
you on
1,
this
yeah.
for the spell burn.
I just did. I got a 2.
Oh, 2. Okay.
I believe that is unusual looking eyes, and I take 1 strike.
Ah, yeah. Okay,
well
so
done, cracks.
so what do your eyes look like now?
Well, I think that my default eye color as a goblin was yellow with black pupils,
Uh-huh.
and I turn around and I've got creepily human-looking eyes,
Oh.
like blue irises, white sclera. It's like, wow, do you guys see that? And it just looks bizarre in my face.
Wow.
Right.
Like, 'cause they're still huge, like Disney hero.
You look like a house
Eye.
elf.
Like
Like
big,
modern
deep
Disney
blue
animated.
eyes.
Yeah. Wow, guys, that was so cool. I don't feel so good.
Like, pull out a pocket mirror and say, look at that.
No, we're fighting a giant spider.
But that was a strike well spent. Well
That was
spent.
a strike well spent,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, thanks for calling
Absolutely
attention to
worth
that. Okay.
I
All right,
wanted
so
to
the rest
take
of you
that
guys get to
spell
go.
burn. There was cool stuff in there.
But the big guy's still up there. The big lady's
Yeah.
still up
Yeah.
there.
Mhm. Yeah, the queen is still hanging hanging on the ceiling.
All right. Well,
I've got a grappling hook.
I've got a bear trap on a chain.
But the abdomen is hanging down, so you can still hit it from the ground.
I would like to bear trap the opening of the abdomen.
Oh, nice.
And I will hurl a grappling hook to try and grapple the.
And
the
you were like,
spider.
"Oh, should we take this thing? Should we take this bear trap?"
Yeah, I know. I knew we'd find a use. All right. So I'll roll to set the trap. I got a 4. And then I'll roll to hit the abdomen opening with it, and I got a 5.
Okay, that is a hit. That is a hit.
Great.
You want to try to crit?
I guess now's the time, huh? I will
Yes,
do
now
that.
would be the time.
Yeah, I will spend a point to make that a crit. And then
Okay.
try to confirm it.
Yeah.
That's a 4. I don't have enough to make it another strike, but
Okay, so it is a strike.
yeah.
Okay.
One strike.
Okay. So when you hit the queen, it begins thrashing around, and it's smashing into the cavern, and debris starts falling from the ceiling in the cavern.
That's good.
So-
It's crushing the eggs.
Yeah.
It is. It is crushing the eggs. But I want everyone to roll. Let's see here. I want everyone to roll a die and don't roll a 1.
Just for like dodging out of the way.
What if I rolled a
Okay.
1?
So it's a acrobatics check, right?
I was gonna
Yes.
say acrobatics, so I'll
2.
roll 2, yeah.
You get 2.
Oh.
So if you did roll a 1, you take a strike and you can avoid it with the miraculous save.
I will try a miraculous save.
Okay.
I've
Oh
rolled another 1.
no.
Oh.
Well, it's all
So
right. The bear trap thing worked. I'm happy.
Yeah, it's definitely close.
Well spent.
All right. I'm down to
Okay.
2
Yeah,
strikes.
Look out, crunch.
I've taken 4 strikes this game.
You're like,
Dang.
what? I shouldn't have warned you. You paused and got
Distracted
hit by
me.
a rock. Yeah.
All right. Well, that was my turn.
Okay.
Now remember, if you have a potion, a healing potion, you can drink it as a free action and heal 2 strikes.
You know what? I will take one of those now if nobody else needs it.
No, go ahead.
I don't.
Take it.
Can I get an attack off on anything
Sure
with
can,
a short
yeah,
sword?
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, the abdomen's hanging down so you can hit that.
All right. I'm gonna hack into that real quick.
Okay. That's a 3 to hit.
Oh, that's a crit.
6. Roll again.
All right.
Nice.
I'm going to spend the karma. Or I don't need to spend the karma. Excuse
Nope.
me. Not yet. I
Now
will
you
now
do.
spend a karma.
Okay, that's another strike. Nice.
Hold on, getting there.
Let you get that, and then roll again, and that's where we'll stop.
Okay, cool.
2 strikes.
So the
Arch,
queen
arch,
thrashes around
yeah.
again. Debris again, once again falling from the ceiling. Everybody roll a die. Don't roll a 1.
Woo!
Ooh, double 6s.
Ooh.
Crack Zoom rolled a 6.
Hell yeah. Backflip out of there.
Do I get a karma
Which is good
back?
because it's smashing eggs.
Do I get a karma back for failing that save last time?
Yes, you do.
Do I get a karma back for rolling that 1?
Yeah, you failed that save as well.
No, because you actually did that. You actually did cast the spell.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Okay.
all right.
Oh, has my earth elemental gotten his turn?
That's not.
Oh, Alfalfa, do you want to go? Sorry, I wasn't sure if I was the last one to do that, but you want to go first?
If that's okay.
Go for it.
'Cause I haven't done anything yet.
Do it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do the. I mean, I don't know if I can do a gank on the abdomen, but because
You
I
can,
can't.
yeah. You can gank it because they're attacking it. So.
Okay.
Yeah, you can scramble up my shoulder if you want
Yep,
to.
exactly.
My earth elemental will throw you if you would like.
Okay.
Scramble up the
There's a
chain.
double gank right there.
That's a that's a double gank right there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh,
that's 2
nice.
strikes. Yeah.
You want to
Woo.
spend? You want to spend any karma on that?
I have 1 left.
wanna
Might as
save it?
well. No, I got 1 left.
Okay, because you did do 2 strikes. Okay.
No, that doesn't confirm it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Sam. Nope, can't be up here, buddy.
All right. So,
Just
smashing
don't-
the ceiling.
don't
More
protest.
debris is falling. Everybody roll and don't roll a 1.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Did you spend that karma just now?
I did. Yes.
Yeah, he did. So don't roll the 1s.
Okay, no
ones.
ones. Now,
No
how about that
ones.
golem?
Don't roll a 1.
All right. The golem will attack
Nice.
with his fists.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a hit. Those are both hits. Roll for the
Nice.
crit.
Punch it.
All right. Punch
Punch it in
harder.
the face. Yeah.
Ooh. This
Roll
golem is
again.
useful.
Go Gollum. Okay.
Confirm. All right.
All right. Nice. 3 strikes. Ouch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so same again. It's the thing is thrashing around, knocking ceiling loose. So everybody roll. Don't roll a 1.
Zephic does the most amazing acrobatic dance.
Roll for the golem too.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Well, first one was for me. This is for the golem.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's fine.
You guys see
You
how
imagine, like-
fast Scotty suddenly went, wait a minute, fuck that golem.
Yep.
I imagine
wait a minute,
Zephyr
the
like
golem.
deflecting rocks with his forearms too, like boink.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah. It's
He
all a
just
beautiful
one hits
dance.
him
though.
and it just like absorbs straight into him. It's like
Actually, he's grabbing him and pocketing
right,
them
exactly.
for later.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rock, yes.
Actually,
absolutely.
roll 2 for the golem because he can absorb the rocks.
yeah.
So
Well,
it
he
would be hard
passed.
for him.
If
It
you-
would be hard for him to get damaged by the rocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll roll twice. I'll give him a boon on the next
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. He made it this time, so don't worry
Yeah.
about it. Okay, so cracks. You know how you guys had kind of felt that feeling of like the spiders on your brain?
Mhm.
It's really bad here.
Mm.
I wonder
and-
why.
You can feel the queen reaching out. The queen has no physical attack, but it seems to have some kind of connection to like magic. So it's like burrowing into your brain, and you can feel like it feels like spiders are crawling in your cranium. So it's
Dang.
going to attack.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is kind of reverse on an innate magic attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the attack,
hmm
and then you have to roll a resistance die. Now, Zephyr,
Okay.
you get 2 because you're superstitious.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to roll the innate magic attack. You have to roll higher than I roll to avoid the attack. Okay.
Alright.
All right. So I'm going to roll it. Don't roll yet. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I only
yes.
got a 2 is the highest. So you just got to get a 3.
All right. And it's just me is all of us that's rolling?
Yeah. You don't have to roll for the golem.
Okay.
Actually, roll for the
Can-
golem. Yeah.
Okay. I was
Oh.
gonna ask if for Crackzoom if I can use slippery on this kind of roll or if it doesn't count.
Oh, no, you can't use slippery on this roll, but when the debris falls, you can.
I can.
If
All
you get
right.
hit by debris, you can use slippery, yes.
All right. All right. I'll go ahead. Oh, Giselle. All right. For me and for the golem,
Okay.
we passed.
Okay.
I did not.
Everyone except Tizel.
Okay, Tizel.
Tizel.
You take a strike of damage. There's no save because it's a magic attack. And you can attack the queen spider next round. You're like,
Okay.
get out of my head! God.
That's not as bad as I thought. It's not great.
Not like that. Like, oh god, what is? Oh,
Right. Okay,
my
so
brain.
yeah, my brain, get it out of my
too
brain.
much maple syrup will do that to you.
I should have had the maple syrup. I didn't
Maple
have
syrup.
any.
Too much. I didn't have any maple syrup.
Apparently, it was in that. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, your guys' turn.
I walk into the wall
Oh,
and
oh, you're gonna
stare
walk in
into
the
the darkness. I'm like,
Oh
Get
no.
out of my head.
Somebody break out the smelling salts.
it's in my bag.
Didn't somebody have smelling salts?
Yeah.
I do in my
Giselle
bag.
does.
But yeah, I'm
Do we have anything flammable left? Like hooch or oil or anything?
Yes, I have 2 things. I have a pot of grease and I have my strong hooch.
and I still have a flask of oil. I don't know how
But-
much I used before, but I would assume there's some more left.
I have to point out, I have been told that I cannot cast magic without spending a karma.
You
And I'm out
cannot,
of
no.
karma.
But I have an idea.
Yep.
Mhm.
I have a bellows. What
Yeah.
if we put the hooch in the bellows, stick it in the spider, and push it into the spider, and then set it on fire?
We do have
That's
a torch.
the idea. Yeah, we got
Oh, you
torches.
do have a torch.
That was my
Yeah,
exact idea,
yeah.
except I was going to do it with the grease. I didn't know about the bellows part. So I was going to stick the bottle of grease in the orifice and light it. All I need to do is first I'll rip this bear trap off, causing as much damage as possible and opening the thing back up, and then you guys can do
An
The
enema.
explodey
Right.
part.
Yeah, we're
A
gonna
hooch
give it
enema.
a hooch
Yeah.
enema. And then
So
set it
awful.
on fire.
That sounds really painful. Okay.
Hey, you know
Especially with
what?
the hooch you got.
We're fighting a friggin' kaiju spider. We got to try some things that are creative.
You do. Okay, so
Yep.
so it would take a round. It would take a whole round to put the hooch in the
Yep.
bellows. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I will spend my turn now. I've just rolled to yank that bear trap off and hopefully skin a good chunk of this abdomen on the way off.
Okay, you do. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, you inflict a strike with that.
Great. Is there anything else near me I can punch? Because I have that sweeping attack.
Punch the abdomen. And
Okay, when you rip it off the abdomen, it thrashes again, knocking loose some ceilings. So everybody roll again. Don't roll a 1.
All right.
Am I at a Bane with my brain injury then?
No.
Okay. Acrobatic. Bloop.
First one's for me. Second one is for Golem. Oh no! What are the odds?
That was the elemental.
That's the
Yeah.
elemental.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he gone?
So
Squish.
no, he just takes a strike.
Yeah, I think that's his first strike.
Yeah, he has
He's got 3. Yeah.
Well, he
All
can
right,
still
cool.
attack even if you guys are prepping the bottle, right?
Well, I was gonna ask if you need him to grapple this, if he can assist by grappling, to hold the spider in place while one of us, when we get to the phase where one of us shoves the thing in. Like I'm feeling some teamwork in this Chili's tonight.
Teamwork. Gonna do it with teamwork.
Does the thing really need to be grappled, or is it fairly stationary anyway?
It really wouldn't need to be. No, it's
Okay.
yeah, it's not super fast. It's pretty ponderous.
Okay. Well, then have
Gotcha.
that guy punch him.
Will do. Earth Elemental is not happy. He got hit by some rocks. His favorite thing.
Yeah.
It's so mean. He
Mess
rolls.
that thing up.
He punches. There we go.
Oh, that's a hit. You want to try for?
Mhm.
Oh, you don't have any karma.
I have no karma.
Okay. The first one is a miss. And the second one does hit, so that's a strike. Okay. All right. So roll again for the 1. It thrashes the ceiling.
All right.
Oof. Close.
Yeah, that was close.
1 for
You guys
the
are rolling
elemental.
great on nobody's rolling 1s. Okay, you're doing good.
I think the elemental
right.
just got 1 rock bigger.
Yeah.
Exactly. Totally. He's just getting bigger. Okay. Who's next?
I think that's Alfalfa. You got that bottle ready. You spent your turn
Yeah.
on it.
Okay.
Right.
That's what you did that on your turn, right? Has everybody
Right.
else? Zephic, you went.
I
Everybody's
haven't
gone, right?
taken. I will from the back of the golem while he's punching. I'll be on his shoulders like I'll just take a basic knife stab.
Okay, you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Oh,
Well, that didn't go well. Shockingly.
The golem
Shocking.
lurched the wrong direction. Yeah.
I'll stabilize you as you're falling
you do
off.
get a karma.
I do get a
Yeah.
so I can cast the spell again my next turn.
Yes.
Well done.
Like come to, I attack with my sword as I've
Okay.
got my wits back about me.
Okay. Not yet.
No, oops, sorry.
That'll be next turn.
Sorry.
Basically, you
That's
lost your turn to attack.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought we'd moved to a new
No
round.
problem.
My apologies.
We haven't gone past that yet. Okay, so
Okay.
the queen spider is going to cast her spider brain attack again. So here we go.
She would.
Okay, you need to get a 6
Jeez.
this time.
Oh no.
Good news, guys. I get a karma.
No.
And so
I got
does
a 6.
Alfalfa.
Thank goodness.
Oh, nice, nice.
For me. For the elemental.
Okay,
We're good.
now you can't spend karma on these rolls because they are magic rolls. Okay, so whoever did not get the 6 takes a strike of damage.
Okay.
But we can't earn karma for.
Non-savable strike.
We can earn
and
karma
cannot-
for failing the rolls, right?
You do get a karma for failing the roll,
Okay, so I have a
Okay.
karma.
and
Yeah, I just gave you one.
Thank you.
and they can attack the queen spider this next turn.
Oh,
I'll follow through with Alfalfa's plan, I guess. If we can.
Mhm.
Yeah, someone else can grab that bottle from her.
Yeah, you could do that.
So the
Alfalfa,
elemental
It'll
got it.
pass.
Sorry, the elemental got a 6, and I got a 5. So the elemental can attack, but I can't.
Okay, yeah. The
Okay.
elemental can attack.
All right, the elemental will, yes. But
Okay.
sorry, it was Giselle's turn. Didn't mean to cut you off there.
Okay.
So I run over and I pat Alfalfa on the back. It'll be okay. Let me have that, and I will do the dirty deed.
All right, nice. Roll to hit it.
Is that just a melee attack then? So 2
Mhm,
rolls for that?
Yep, 2
I believe?
rolls. Oh,
Uh,
nice. That's a hit.
And then light it.
All right.
Yeah, you could light it.
yeah.
I would like to do that. Could I go for a
Light it.
crit with that too? Confirm a
You
crit on
could
that
go for a
5,
crit with
or-
that. Yes.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
So I spend 1 karma, and then let's roll that. No, and that's a miss. Okay.
Okay.
But
So
fire
you did another
damage.
strike to it though. Okay.
Don't forget about your hero
so-
dice, guys.
So you light it on fire. It's squealing, and it's slamming into the ceiling.
Oh,
So roll more dice and don't roll.
I'm gonna cover Alfalfa. Give her.
You don't need to.
Nice.
Don't need to. Okay.
Okay, so that would give you a bane then.
Oh, me?
No,
Oh.
it would give
Okay.
to Zell a bane.
All right. Let me roll a second die, and we'll take the lower.
Okay.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, damn.
I get
Okay,
hit
but you
trying
do-
to
you
protect
do-
Alfalfa. Okay.
You do get a miraculous save though. Anybody who rolled a 1 gets a miraculous save.
Oh, so I need a 5.
Oh yeah, because you're the.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Yes.
yes.
Who says any good deed goes
But
unpunished?
do I still get a karma? Will I get a karma for that that 1 though? Give me a karma. Give me a
Oh
karma.
yeah,
back.
you get a karma for it. Yeah, you get a karma for it.
Thank you, Steve.
You still
Thank you,
missed it. Oh, no problem. So now the thing's on fire, which is awesome. So it will take fire damage on its turn. Very cool.
Great.
All right. Who's next?
Well, I
Who didn't
can't.
get messed up?
I can't attack the spider, but I'll spend my turn trying to shake Alfalfa out of it. Wake
Okay.
up! We need you to attack the spider.
I got my finger in my ear going, there's in there.
Get it out! Get it out!
My brain is itchy.
Cracks, were you affected?
Sorry, what was
Were you
the
affected by the spider, brain spider?
what was
stuff?
the threshold?
You needed a 6 for it not to affect you.
Oh yeah, I was affected.
Okay, then you took a strike, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was right. The golem is able to attack, but not.
Okay, the
Kraxun.
golem
That's what
was
we
okay,
decided.
Yeah,
that's
only
right.
the golem survived.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, so the golem can go ahead and attack.
All right, the golem will do so. It doesn't wait. Oh shoot! I was supposed to lose control of the golem when I took a strike, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, yeah, you do lose control.
So
Okay. So the golem dissolves back into the earth.
Oh, thank goodness.
Ah!
I thought we were gonna have to fight the golem for a second.
Okay.
I did too.
I'm the only one
Oh,
with a short sword
Mike.
attack, I guess, right? This round.
I was on him,
so
I just like synced.
Zephic,
Right, Zephic.
Yep.
the golem is going to try to steal the rock from you as it leaves.
Oh.
It goes back into the earth. So we're going to do a contest roll, all right?
Is this strength?
Yeah, this will be strength.
Okay.
So I got a 3.
I got a 5.
Oh, you got it. You held on to it.
Hey,
It's-
what are
it's
you
flashing
doing?
at your bag trying to get it, it's like
I thought
falls
we
back
were
into the earth.
friends.
It's like, no, you're too goody goody.
Is it
I'm
the
a
queen's turn again?
professional mercenary.
Is it the queen's turn again, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes a strike of fire damage.
Yay.
Yeah, it does.
It's going to try to save from the fire damage. It's
No.
thrashing its abdomen around trying to get the fire out. Normally it would roll pretty good, but I'm only gonna roll one die because you guys like actually injected it into it.
Yes.
So and I have to roll a 6. Oh,
Betrayed me.
puts the fire.
Now I'll spend a
Now
karma.
I'm spending a karma on that. Yeah.
Nice,
All right.
nice.
All right,
Okay, it
there.
does not put the fire out.
I've got 3, so I'll spend mine.
You'll spend. Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah, so you can spend your karma against me. That's awesome. So yeah, it doesn't go out. That's great time to do that. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm glad it didn't work on the magic.
Yeah. All right, so it's gonna do the Mind Spider again, and you need to beat the highest die roll. So you need to get a 6 again. Ouch.
Uh,
No. Oh,
I'm
I
sp-
can roll. Well.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
good. One of
Oh,
us
oh
made it.
wait,
Correct.
sorry. Ignore that second one. I forgot my elemental is gone.
oh yeah.
okay.
Correct.
I got really excited.
Yeah.
I'm spending a
fine.
karma
Yeah.
for myself. Who else needs to spend a karma?
Oh, on
I-
this,
Yeah.
You can't.
I
you
failed.
can't. You can't spend.
Oh,
karma
that's
on
right. It's
magic
magic. I
resistance.
forgot.
Yeah, you
I,
can't.
I was thinking
failed.
of the dodging. No. Okay. All right. Well, we've all failed spectacularly.
So take a strike, and
Is that me?
Oh, Cracks
Except we-
didn't.
Cracks
She's
didn't.
good.
so all of
Cracks
you
is fine.
that failed take a strike, and you can attack the queen next round. Okay, don't forget the healing potion. You have another healing potion, right? Or 1 or 2
Yep.
left.
I've
Okay,
already
don't forget
drank
those.
one, so
Don't forget those. You can still take those
I-
even if you can't attack the queen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need
I'm-
to take mine.
Okay.
I am
All right.
down to I'm down to 1, so I will also as a free action drink mine.
Me
Okay,
too.
cool. All right,
Wait,
you get 2 strikes back.
Did we have 2 each or 2 for the group?
There was 2 for the whole group,
And I
already-
have
mine.
one.
but you
As
had
a-
found
Found
one.
one,
You had
found an
found
extra.
one
Oh, so we
on
have
a
3.
body.
Okay,
So we
great.
had a
So there
total
were
of
3
4.
total.
Also,
need
as a
to-
halfling, I have one.
Oh, as a halfling, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Alfalfa
so we
started
had
with the
4.
healing potion.
Okay, so we're down to
Okay.
3 now, and you 2 are both drinking one. Okay,
I need to
Yeah.
take one as well because I'm down to 1 strike.
Okay,
and now
cool.
we have no potions. Got it.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
right.
So we all take a minute.
Zephic is now the weakest
I'm
one.
like, my brain, but I'm gonna drink this anyway.
Health potion. Refresh.
All right, cracks.
All right. I sort of shake myself out of it. I'm like, hey. And I am going to. I want
Everyone else
to
is like,
replicate that fire trick. I wonder, and tell me if I can do this, but I want to throw my jar of grease because I don't think we used that. It was just a bellows that
Right.
Alfalfa did.
Yeah.
I want to smash my jar of grease into a cut and then back up and fire blast magic at this grease and try to light it up, as well as do
Okay.
magical damage.
It's already on fire, so that won't do anything else to it. It
Oh,
can't be
I
double.
can't, like-
It can't be double on fire.
Oh,
right?
I can't.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, what else is going on? Because we just need to take down this queen at this point. I'm assuming
Right. Yeah. The workers are just kind of scrambling around, confused, but they're not attacking you or anything.
Okay.
Most of
Well,
them
in
are
that
dead at this point because all the debris has been smashing everything.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can, I'm going to go for all 3 dice and I'm going to try to target because we've been aiming for the abdomen, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to go higher and go for the face.
Okay.
And see if I can
So
take
blast
out
to the face, huh?
blast
Okay,
to the
so
face.
it does have a pretty high magic resistance.
Yeah, I'll
so
spend that
I'm-
1 karma.
I'm gonna roll that.
Yeah.
Okay, I only got a 4,
Right.
so that's not too bad.
It's not terrible.
But you
All
have
right,
to spend the karma to do it, and yeah.
I look at it with my creepy human-esque eyes.
So you want to use
And
1 dice, 2 dice, or 3 dice?
3 dice.
Okay.
Absolutely 3 dice. And I yell, "Hey, magic!
Blagic.
Magic! Blastmaster magic! This is the thing! Roll!
With your deep blue eyes.
Hero dice. Hero dice.
Hero dice! I'm gonna roll a hero dice.
Yeah, you can roll a hero die.
Okay, so 1 more dice.
No.
Oh,
no!
no. It resists.
It resists!
It resists your magic.
Ah, bummer. All right.
All
Darn.
right. All right.
The rest of us are all incapable of attacking.
Incapacitated.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's spider brain time.
Spider brain. Spider.
Oh, I rolled a 6.
Mm.
You
We
can't
have to-
beat it. You can't beat a 6.
You can't.
No.
Even if we roll a 6?
No. Not in magic.
So we are
So-
all taking a
So
strike.
you all take a strike and you all lose the next turn.
Gerber.
Well, that means it's her turn again.
Right. Spider brain. Oh,
Okay.
only 2s.
Better.
So you gotta beat a 2, a 3 or better.
I got a 5.
You're good.
Zephyr is
Oof.
free.
Good lord.
Oh,
We're about to lose to Zell, guys.
spider brain, spider brain.
Yep, I've got it on the brain.
You
It's
got
a
a spider
pain.
on your brain.
Yeah. An interesting bit of synchronicity. I just wrote an adventure for my game tomorrow night, and the town is called Maplewood.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
That is
Very
great.
weird.
So cool.
I'll tell you another weird coincidence. This is the second time this month I've been in a game involving fighting giant spiders.
Oh really?
So,
Mm.
the second time this month I've said the words, "I'd like to look up now."
Yes.
Tezel, you can't attack the spider. Is there anything you can do to buff us instead?
No,
That's
not
true.
really.
Yeah, you just can't attack the spider.
You did.
But you...
You buffed Alfalfa. Was that a one-off?
That was a one-off. Yeah. The only thing I've left is
what's your other magic scroll? Yeah.
Yeah, I could animate a skeleton. That's all I got.
Oh, I see. Right.
Yeah.
There's dead spiders in here. Do they count?
There are, but they wouldn't count as a skeleton.
They're exoskeletons.
Well,
Okay.
true.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna, I guess, punch the abdomen.
Okay, cool.
5 and 3. I'm gonna turn that 5 into a crit.
Oh.
Come on. Yes.
Oh!
Two strikes.
Roll again.
Keep it
Roll
going.
again.
Yes.
Roll it.
That's all I got.
Oh,
That's all I
It
got.
looks really close. It looks really close.
Okay.
Okay, so it thrashes the ceiling. Roll again. Don't get a 1.
Mm.
Where was
Ooh,
that
nice.
a second ago?
Ooh, I got close.
Yeah. All right, who's next?
I'm ganking that
I-
leggy
do it.
bitch.
Yeah.
Take her out, Alfalfa!
Woo! A crit.
There
Yes!
it is.
Oh no! Roll again.
You want to
Want to
spend it?
spend a karma?
Yes.
Okay, roll
Now's
again.
the time, right?
Yes.
Go.
Yes.
Go.
Go.
That's-
Okay.
Oh.
That's 3 though. That's
And
3
it-
strikes.
Oh.
Okay, so it thrashes again. Everybody roll. Don't roll a 1.
All right.
Okay, Alfalfa, you get your 2, or you get your 2 saves for your miraculous save. 2d6.
Woo.
I thought we
You
just
got
had to roll
hit,
a 1.
Alfalfa.
No,
No.
nobody got hit.
Nobody
you
got
didn't?
hit.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Oh, what's that 1 there?
That was where I
No.
did not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Confirm the
Okay.
final crit,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Okay. Good. Okay. Nobody's hit. So the queen thrashes around, and then it like it lets loose of the ceiling and drops. So those of you who are meleeing,
Yeah.
Jump.
roll again and don't roll a 1.
Acrobatics. Here we go.
Is this something I'd get a boon for strength, or no?
No, strength wouldn't help you on this.
Can't catch it.
No, too
All
heavy.
right, there we go.
Okay.
Ooh,
All right,
close.
everybody's safe. You leap out of the way. The thing slams into the cavern, and it looks dead.
And that's why we
Indeed dead.
keep her around.
Yeah.
And there are just a couple eggs left. All the workers have been smashed by the debris.
There's no eggs left. I stomp
Okay,
on them.
you take
Yeah,
care
give
of
him a
them.
swift kick. Ploosh.
Yeah. And then I will
Hey,
get
Zephyr.
back my trusty bear trap, and
You've got a little something on your
Your
boot
new
there,
favorite
Zephyr.
weapon.
I will commence to cutting off its head, which I assume is the size of a person.
Yes, yeah. So the scout looks from behind the cavern
Oh,
entrance. Is
look at Dudley.
It's like,
is
you
it
could at
over?
least
Is
run
it
some
over
rock.
yet?
Yes, it's safe.
I
Give
heard
me
a big
another
noise.
bag. Give me another bag. What was your
You
name
all
again?
lived. Great.
Yeah, we lived.
Good job, heroes. We're a good team.
What was your name again?
Have we asked him
Sorry
his
we didn't
name at
ask
any
sooner.
of this point?
My name is Traymar.
Tremar, do you have another
Tremar.
bag? We need more bags.
Oh, I got more bags here.
I'm
His
going to
name
go
is
around
Scout.
now. And after we get the giant head, I'd also like to pull the head off all the worker spiders.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And we'll
Now
all
you're getting it,
Got all these
Zephyr.
bags.
we'll all just haul back to town all these bags. Eggs
Yeah.
too. We'll put eggs in there. Just dump them in the middle of town.
I'd like
And
to. Yeah.
you. That's what. As you finish up, you hear this noise, and you see that there's some sunlight coming in, where the queen was thrashing around and knocked some of the ceiling in, and
Mhm.
somebody sticks their head and says, "Hey, are you alive down there? Anybody alive down there?"
Throw down a rope.
Hello,
Oh,
lady.
hold on, we got it. So after a couple minutes, this rope comes down.
Oh,
for you?
I have a rope. I could have thrown one up.
Oh, okay. He ran off too soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, they come up, and you guys climb up, and you're like you're right near the town. Like the nest was just like right under the town, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
So
So we own this
climb
town now, right?
yeah, you're in town now. So the marshal's like, "You've survived! Wow, look at that haul!" And everybody's cheering, "Yeah!" And you see Garrett
Yeah.
over standing by the inn. And he's kind of smirking, and then you see him kind of wipe his eye a little bit, and then he just turns around, looks away.
I'm gonna go talk to him and be like, "I'm sorry you lost your compatriots. I know we have our differences, but the tragedy of loss is always bad."
Yeah, get away, meatball. I don't need your help.
I was trying to be nice. Alfalfa, gank him for me.
I pointed Zephic, and I turned to the mayor or whoever it is, the marshal, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Give this man a glass of your strongest maple syrup. He deserves it."
Strongest
Maple for
Maple.
everyone.
Maple beers for everybody.
So
And
I
then
assume with the amount
sorry,
of
go
money they owe us for trophies that
so
we are now
you
the
guys
owners
are
of
laying
this
out
town.
these trophies, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you got the enormous head of the monstrous spider. You got the enormous head, the even bigger head of the queen spider, and all these other spiders. It's just like gold on, bag of gold, like doom, doom, doom. The marshal's just pulling them out, out of this big chest by his table, just thumping them on the table. And it's definitely enough gold to start your own guild hall.
Pancakes for everyone.
Yeah.
Pancakes and stew for everyone.
Traymar, here's 10 gold for you, sir.
Zephic,
Wow, thank you.
Zephic, are those mandibles
I'm
sprouting
rich.
from your jaw?
No, those aren't mandibles sprouting from my jaw. Oh no. They're just mutton chops.
poisonous.
spider.
So I assume that pancakes and stew for everyone. There's only like 10 people left in town at this point,
Right,
right?
exactly.
So yeah,
So, it's,
so
it
that
costs
doesn't
like
break the
gold.
bank at all.
Guys are like 10 silver. 10 silver.
Do you guys want to
Yeah,
start a
right
guild
now.
hall here? We could buy the inn and make it our guild hall.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Well, if we can find the owners, we'll bring them back to cook for us.
There you go. They
Yeah,
can be like your stewards, right?
yeah, they can make that
Absolutely.
lamb stew.
Awesome.
I never got to have any of it.
Oh my
What
god.
a taste.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, you have saved Marplewood
Woo!
and defeated the monstrous spiders.
All
All right.
right.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Scotty.
And we
That
didn't
was
have
great.
to use
You're
a
welcome.
single lackey. Not
We
a
didn't-
single lackey is
we-
used.
That's right. We were going to test out the lackey rules, but nobody had the good sense to die.
I know. Well, you know. I tried.
We
Not that I
tried.
wasn't trying.
All
Boy,
right.
that queen's. I was getting worried with that queen spider there. I was like, uh-oh. This is not
I
good.
know. When she rolled a 6 and you were like, you can't beat it, I was like, we're fucked.
Right.
That's it.
Right,
We're
Yeah.
done.
right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the danger
wow.
with magic. Well, yeah, if you roll a 6, it can't be beat. So,
Yeah.
right.
That was
right.
good.
Well, thank you,
Good work,
Scotty.
you guys.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you,
welcome.
everyone,
You're welcome.
for-
Thanks
for
for everybody for
playing.
playing.
Yes.
And yeah, this book is going to be out soon. It by the time you see the video up on my channel, it'll probably already be out. Now,
Cool.
I want to talk a little bit about it. Now, yeah, that's one of the quests from the book, Pest Control. But one of the cool things is you can pad out or shorten these quests by what we have. We have these details to discover page, which is like a D20 roll, right? So you can. I don't have the actual book, but I have the printout. So see if. Oh, it's
That'll be
sorry,
hard.
it's-
Oh,
okay,
there we
so
go.
it's there. So
Yeah.
it's like there's a D20 table, and the encounters you guys had on the way to the nest were like rolled randomly by me. So you could roll randomly on those. You can pick the ones you like best. There's all kinds of, and every quest has one of those tables. So you can, if the players get discovery and they want to go around and discover stuff, you can roll what they discover on those tables. Or, if they just go straight to the thing, you can skip it, so or you can pad a quest if you want it. They're flying fast through a quest. You can add that stuff to a quest. So it's all this great stuff, and each one is tailored to each quest. It's not like where you get like a table of 100 things, and then like you roll, and it's just random, and it may not really fit with what you're doing. With these tables, they're tailored to each quest, so everything you roll on the table fits with the theme, what's going on with the quest, and all kinds of great stuff to discover. There's all kinds of good stuff in these tables, and they're really useful. So yeah, that was a big part of the quest, was just actually doing encounters off of those tables.
That was great.
How many quests are in the book?
There are 18 quests,
Wow.
so
And
a
they'll all be
lot
different.
of content.
Yeah,
and
and
they'll
they're
all
all
be different because of those tables.
Yeah.
Right.
very
And the-
replayable.
Yeah, and yeah, so every quest would even be replayable because you've
Mhm.
got that D20 table. You can just use different things on the tables, different
Mhm.
encounters on the table, and and play it totally differently. So
That's cool.
yeah.
That
Well,
was
all
so
right.
very
great.
cool.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Anyone who's still watching, we appreciate you. If you are watching live on Twitch or maybe watching the VOD on Twitch, we said this at the beginning, but be aware if you want to rewatch it or if you want to catch another part of it later on, it's going to be on the DM's Craft YouTube channel, which is Scotty's channel. It will not be on the Shadows of Arconia YouTube channel. But yeah, go like and subscribe to all the channels, please. And we will see you next time.
I would like
Yay.
very much to thank everyone on the Dungeon Maker Discord channel for helping me build this character. It represented everybody that helped me build this character. Thank you guys.
Fabulous.
And I want to thank you all, great players, and thanks for being
Thank
good
you,
sports
Scotty.
and having a
Great
good
to
time
see
with
you.
me.
Always.
Thank you for
Yeah.
inviting us to do
Thank
this,
you,
Scotty.
Scotty.
And thank
Great.
you for inviting me, Steve.
Yes,
Much
of
appreciated.
course.
Always
All
fun.
right. Good night, guys.
Night, everybody.
Night, everybody.